Snipes gone with the book.
Yeah,
all right,
boy.
Snipes not walk out with the book.
Well, I know my capiche number was 20 dog because I say, well, I in studio. Ruff, ruff, ruff. So I say, well, today we go try dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the capiche number.
But I see a 22 real play last week, boy.
Yeah, boy.
22 real play, boy. If there's following that 22, you get real people money, you know.
Real people get money.
I'm telling you, you gotta get back some. You gotta get some.
I had to win back some money. I say, well, boy.
Yeah, but you gotta get some commission from them. You can't be getting people things for free, so you know what I mean? Going on, you know. You can't be getting them money in the pocket and then give back something.
You know, they're calling to get the number, but they ain't calling to say they win.
Nobody to say, hey, I win, you know. We want. Nah. Nobody to say, tell this. Call them when they lost, though. But you got a number from, boy, you lost somebody, you know. But they don't ever tell you when they win. But off the record, of course, brought you to the kind compliments of TN Tech, 80 years of power, past, present, and future. And, of course, here we got to acknowledge the Ground Report team, Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, and, of course, Nigel Snipes. All right, taking it 6 to 9 and doing it the only way the Ground Report team knows how to do it, you know, with class. Yeah? And, well, I guess on the agenda today, we have the Naughty Corner coming up after 10. So we go share some licks. All right? We go share some licks. I don't know who got any licks this morning, but all you think about it. Whoever in your Naughty Corner this morning, think about it. Think who you're putting in your Naughty Corner this morning. I have a few people. Just a few. All right? But we'll deal with the present situation right now on the front page of the Express. And I walk with my glasses today because I want to see what's going on. I feel like I ain't seeing things clearly. I feel like, you know, sometimes I just feel like it's Jimmy Cliff. You know what I mean? So I walk with my glasses today. And, you know, I'm nearsighted there, but these days I'm feeling like, boy, like my eyesight getting worse. So teachers get 5% without back pay. This is on the front page of the Express. Many educators still waiting on tutor. Still waiting as tutor says payments incomplete. All right. Let me read on it. Let me see what it have inside of there. Let me see what's going on. Teachers have finally started getting their 5% salary increase, which was agreed to before last year's general election. It comes after months of lobbying the Ministry of Finance on its promise of the adjustment, which was expected in December last year. Tutor accepted the CPO offer for the period 2020 to 2023 with a spread of 1%, 3%, which represents a closure of the gap by 18.2%. All right? Followed by the consolidation of the COLA, of course, and other improved terms and conditions for members of the teaching service, the CPO said last year. All right? Big up yourself, fellas. Hey, Snipes! Where's the numbers? Andy picked today? Because you had to pick 14. Because see, everybody on money, eh? Everybody on money, yeah. The nurses, the teachers, everybody on money. Everybody. Well, everybody have mouth too. You had to take mouth too. Everybody. Hey, I wanted to find out something before I let go. Just answer this something here. I don't know which one all you can answer. When like if I lose my voice, it have a place in Trinidad that just go and get back. Like it have a place like any agency organization I could go and pay loss and found and get back my voice. Because I see plenty people lost their voice between 2015 and 2025. So I thought it have a place here just go. And you just say, hey, I come to it's a pawn, you just pawn your voice and thing. You could go and pawn your voice and get a little piece of money and then go with your ticket and get back your voice. How would this go?
Right. How would that go is that when you lost your voice, maybe you see people in 2024, 2025 early lost their voice.
Yeah.
They do have to get back their voice when an institution change. So yeah.
It take about 5 years to get back.
It's take about
5 years, sometimes going on 10 years. To get back the voice.
To get back the voice.
Recommendation.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in for your voice. They will. You may get it back.
You might get it back.
You might get
because yes, I find like real people get. I don't know. You can find plenty of people get. And it's so ironic, eh? They get back their voice and now they can't behave themselves. You see what I do there?
Your voice connected to your next finger.
No, but then, hear what I want to say about that. Hear what I want to say about that. That place that have that voice, I don't know, it have a big red place somewhere on a street. They're right. Remember they say it's about 100 million they play to build it.
Yes.
Or some, so plenty money they play to build it. They have a surgery room there that they add on. So as the elections lost, the surgery room open, and since then to now, they have already done about 50,000 surgeries already to get back your voice. So now everybody get back, about 50,000 people get back their voice so far.
I thought that like I thought like they went on Oprah now. I know Oprah to say you get your voice and you get a voice and you get a voice and you get back your voice and you get back your voice.
There's so many surgeries that the nurses started cooling because they needed
extra nurses. Yes. But I just wanted to know,
too wicked.
In case I lose my voice one day, I want to know if I gotta go to the corner so and pay a fee. You know what I mean? But X is here. X, I was now reading the little story on the teachers because they're back in the action too. They got their 5% but no back pay. I was not reading to see. I've not seen the story here, but morning to you. You go ahead and
morning to all the people outside there. All the people coming from work, all the people going to work. Have a good rest or have a good jamming today. Make sure and go out and do your duty and make your money, right? I just want to say to the public of Trinidad and Tobago, I find we getting a little emotional on this issue. I was just talking. We trying to wear emotion on we sleeve and that was causing me problem, right? Generally, I wanna be sympathetic, right? I wanna say to the workers that got to 2013, they have been working on 2013 salaries, right?
Yes.
First to begin, who gave it that 2013 salary increase, right? That would have been under the first incarnation of the People's Partnership,
That's
right? So they would have come in and solved several negotiations
over 100 and something.
Right? And they got you up to 2013. From 2013 to 2026, you got nothing from the previous administration.
Nada, nil. No. Hold on. Correction.
5%?
No.
Wow.
They get a tin of biscuit and a clap.
Yeah.
Right. So let me don't say they get nothing. They got a tin of biscuit, the travel size one.
Right.
Not the big pan where we just buy for Christmas, eh?
Yeah,
they get the mini version to that and a clap.
Right.
But go ahead.
All right. So generally, I think again we have to clamor for the Prime Minister to at least come to TTT and do a proper analysis of the current state of the economy and let the people know where she stands and how she's going forward. We're begging for that for the longest while, because in the absence of that kind of interaction with Trinidad and Tobago, you're going to be seen as a thief, a liar, all kind of mad thing, right? Because people will say that you promised this and you promised that and wherever, right? And most times when I am confronted with that, I normally say yes, all right, no problem. She went back on her promise, wherever the case will be, and so on, right? But you have to be fair, right? And people don't want to be fair in this country, right? They want the rancor and the bacchanal and wherever, right? You're working on 2013 salaries. You got nothing on that Coleman board. You came on the platform and say that you have all the answers and you're going to fix it and whatever, and fine. And she did come in and she went and she said, the PSA workers, we are going to give you 10%, right?
Okay.
In light of the situation that she came in and met.
But
nobody holding the PNM accountable for all that mess.
All the mess
that they left. Right?
Nobody, and they're not taking accountability.
Nah, nobody.
Them, the supporters, nobody ain't taking accountability, you know.
Yeah.
No. We must just move on like it never happened and leave it be. Look at that pool nurses overtime issue, right? I want to make a point to the PSA that, as you mentioned that, right? Do you think, before I talk about the pool nurses and the overtime issue, right? Do you think that the 10% given to the PSA set a precedent?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
So we could agree on that. That set a precedent.
And that is why I'm saying that when Kamla Prasad said, okay, when NAR came in, when Nara came in last time,
Uh-huh.
Nara said plain, we don't have no money.
Right.
Right? They came out and they made a statement. Because I was a little fella watching them on TV at the time. And they came out and they stated the condition of the economy and what they were going to do. And things like cola, things like buying local, things like banning imports of foreign goods, and all these different things were telegraphed from before. So
Yes.
the people would have to expect some drastic changes in order to get us back up to where we were, right? That was done back then. That was in 89 or somewhere around there, right? And the people were grumbling, but they sort of understood where they stood, right? This government needs to come out. I'm imploring Kamala Prasad Bisesa, please.
We have been saying that from day one.
Come and sit down on the couch here in TTT and talk to the people of Trinidad and Tobago in a serious way. Take the 30 minutes time that you have allotted to all the people that got licenses to pay attention to that broadcast. Flash it over Facebook, wherever you had to flash it, right? And come and talk to the people and let them know the fine. This is not a situation where you're picking up $3 and $4 billion expenditure just like that. Because it cannot happen.
And it has to happen because I'll tell you why. Yesterday, boy, I going to make a lap wrong in Savannah. You know, I'm getting ready for my 5K at the end of the month. At the end of April. And this thing that's triggered me, boy. I almost stopped running and went back to the bench.
Yeah.
3 fellas on our bench sit down talking. Elderly fellas. So one telling the next two, we paying for it, you know. So we paying for what? Reminder. But he continues. Is one set of taxes and increased fines and this, that, and the other. We paying for it, you know. We paying for it. No, I don't know if he mean. No, I running past them. So you know if we paying for the stupidity and the nonsense that the PNM do, or we paying for voting the UNCN. But my point is, it has triggered me because you're talking about increased taxes. That's a PNM narrative. What real increased taxes we talking about here? Where's the real increased taxes?
Well,
what are they?
In absence of the PM, right, setting the stage for how we go forward.
Yes.
You're going to get a lot of rum shop talk and a lot of urinal
Well,
talk.
that's what
talk
it
with
was.
us by the urinal and talk.
Yeah, but and it is agitatement, now, boy.
Well, it does agitate you,
It
but
has get me vexed
but
now.
in
I
the
almost
absence-
stopped. I went back and asked them what you're talking about.
Well, the woman that come out.
Explain it. Break it down.
She has to come out and talk about understanding that she made promises, but when she got in and actually
The mess that you inherited.
The choppiness I hearing is, but them was in opposition for 10 years and they know what's going on and they don't
God.
understand. Look how long it took NCRHA, right? Because NCRHA board now appointed it the other day, right? Look how long it took for them to go through their accounts and an audited statement came up with anomalies of millions of dollars in corruption. No,
That's
nobody
right.
don't want to hear that. Nobody don't want to hear that. They want to
Especially
hear.
apparently the nurses.
Well, they want to hear that they gain their money.
Because-
right?
and
But
I
you
just-
made a statement from before that you're going to settle all the arrangements. Yes.
Yes.
But in
Numbers are the
context, the numbers are the crunch. And she had to come out and say, well, yes, I made promises, but this is the situation.
Right. And we will
Right?
be able to. We
And we
hoping-
will accommodate you all at a later,
later
date,
date.
after we get past all these hurdles
Yeah.
that are, things like that
The
would
first thing-
would work well for
Okay.
the government.
Now, the first thing that I see that they're trying to do,
Uh-huh.
and you have to expect the pushback, right? They're trying to cut out all the corruption money.
Well, she
We-
been
we
doing
know
that from
that.
before.
They're doing that from the word
from
go.
the time she jumped.
Hence the reason why, you see, we have to understand, or people out there have to understand, right? The nurses and their association headed by E.D. Stewart, who was on the program last week, as we open the door for his side of the story. You have to understand, Dr. Tim Gopi Singh, did not pull a report out of a file drawer. Nothing didn't fall from the sky. A magician didn't wave a magic wand, and these discrepancies appeared,
Or he just look at it and make an evaluation.
Right. This is a audited. We had to start there.
Right.
It started with an audited report
Right.
that said that the pool nurses' overtime rate
was way over.
was way over.
And
There
they
were
can't account for the millions.
discrepancies.
And they can't
right?
account for the millions.
Where $60 was the recommended rate,
Right.
and $75 was the recommended rate for certain categories.
During COVID.
Right? However, one senior official who has been given a warning letter as it stands right now, and they have to account for their actions, they put it across the board, $75 across the board.
Right.
Right? Which was supposed to
Because
be
they
a
don't-
temporary thing.
Because they don't get overtime. No, those nurses don't get overtime.
Right.
They work on the pool rate.
On the pool rate. But they got this $75 an hour overtime rate.
Right.
And then they started to see certain nurses or a number of nurses cashing in on 400 hours, 200 to 400 hours of overtime work.
You think of the logistics it would take for that to happen?
You just work an 8-hour day, right?
You think of the logistics for that to happen?
Yeah.
The amount of people involved.
Yeah.
From you telling me the perm second see that on her bills?
So there, we know there's a corruption going on inside the
What
day.
they were saying-
Why you feel the outside now and Edie Stewart making all that noise? They know. They ain't in no. They know. The question is who was benefiting, how much they was benefiting, and how long they was benefiting for.
I wonder if the short girl
Right?
Kakada too.
Well,
I wonder.
I'm just saying.
I wonder.
Because
the
all of us-
the loudest voice.
Because just
in the
think
pack.
about it. Think about it. For you to activate yourself to the point where you activate yourself here,
Right.
you had to be losing something, right?
Well, of
Because
course.
all the time,
Right.
you squat,
Right.
right? All the time you squat.
Yeah.
All the time 2013 salary negotiate that you're working on and salary negotiations for the past 13 years and wherever it is, all of that was silent, you know.
Right.
But as this correction came, and that's all Dr. Tim Gopi Singh is doing, you know, his job.
Right.
And part of his job is ensuring that taxpayers get value for money
Yeah.
and to cut out waste and mismanagement.
Right.
And that is all he did. And all of us, and he's the demon. So the man that doing the work and trying to do the right thing is the man that they're trying to demonize. Right?
Yeah, but-
and the
yeah,
only
but
reason why you
using-
do
yeah.
that is if you're losing something.
They're using appeals to
It's how much
sympathy
people
too.
was losing.
They're using appeals to sympathy too. You know,
Remember
they come
Life
and
Sport?
tell you about 2013 and all kind of
Right,
shit.
but remember Lifesport?
Right.
Lifesport was a lot of middle management corruption.
Yep.
Right? It does happen. It happens in URP. It happened in CPEP. It happened in a lot of government agencies. Racket does run. Let me don't pretend Racket don't run. And Racket was probably running. Well, it looked like it was running. And now it's time for the Racket to stop.
Right.
So
and that's stepping on some toes.
You're going to get a pushback. Now, the issue here is, well, the pool nurses and the overtime, for me, that's a straightforward conclusion.
Right.
This was wrong. This was not supposed to be implemented. We're making the correction now. This is your overtime rate,
Right.
as it was advised by the CPO.
Oh, this is the rate, not overtime.
Well,
But
overtime,
they,
sorry.
They don't collect overtime.
Your rate, right,
Yeah,
your
the
rate,
yeah.
right. So, we're moving on from that.
Right.
And we get to, you're working on 2013 salary, okay? All right. But the people and them, no, like I said, the People's Partnership dealt with the salary negotiations, bringing it up to 2013. And what do you do? You remember? You vote them out. You remember that?
Right.
You buy into Emailgate and you vote them out. Right? And 10 years pass. And a man come, a little short man come.
Until it's 0, 0,
A
0,
little-
0.
0, 0,
0, 0, 0, 2.
That was
0,
the
0,
offer.
0, 1.
He gave 0, 0, 0. He gave 0, 0, 0. 1, which is 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 or some kind
It
of thing.
was
So
0, 0, 0 first and then went 0, 0, 2, I think. No,
Right.
0, 0, 1 and then 0, 0, 2 and,
and
then
you
0,
stick-
0, 2 again.
right, and you
so it
stick
was 5%
quiet.
and all, yeah.
You remember during the pandemic, they was complaining about lack of PPE gear and lack of this and lack of that. Right? And you stay quiet. Remember they come and insult you and give you a travel pack, a travel size a butter biscuit, and you take it with a smile, and you ain't saying nothing. Eh? Only remember when they wanted to show appreciation instead of putting a little extra money in all the paycheck, they clap.
Well, right now I'm working on trying to figure out
So-
if what ED
I
is
mean-
in involving in this industrial action number 1, and where he has the right to protest, right?
Let me
But-
tell you.
But not
Let me
industrialized action.
hold on. But
Yeah.
let me make this clear. I want to make this clear on behalf of myself. I don't know what exposition is going to be. Let me make it clear, crystal clear. It is unacceptable for anybody in 2026 to be working on 2013 salaries.
Fair enough.
We have no objection, at least I have no objection. I don't say we.
I don't have no objection. I don't know.
So you trying to get your salaries and your back pay and everything up to date. This is not the issue here. Well deserved,
right?
overdue.
Yeah.
Overdue. The next thing, I have no problem if you're saying that the nurses are under pressure because they have a shortage of nurses in the system.
Given.
No problem.
That's a given.
We have to, it is the responsibility of the government of the day, whomever that be,
All right.
to fill the gap, fill those spots, because we had nurses graduating, coming out of Costat and wherever, right? And they have nowhere to go.
Right.
Somebody in the healthcare system this morning called my program and they said, Stephan, I said, where, how many minutes are nowhere for them to go? They said the government don't have the money to absorb them into the system.
Right.
So they don't have the money to pay them the salary. So they can't absorb them into the system because the situation apparently, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So we know that we have a gap to fill. We know that the healthcare system is not operating at any standard that we could say is acceptable. We know it have our next racket running with the doctors, where they're working in the public sector
And in the private sector.
and for some reason they can't fix your problem in the public sector for free.
But they can
So you
fix
have to
it-
come and pay our money and see them in the private sector.
You can fix it for money.
Right. So we know all of that going on.
Right.
We have no objections to Edie Stewart and the Nurses Association. Make noise for your money, brother. It's a democracy, as Anil Roberts said in a Douglas, in a Double Sun Coffee. Isn't it great to live in a democracy
Freedom.
where you're free to open your mouth and march and protest?
Right.
No problem. And you have a prime minister that listens. We have no objections to that. It is the convenience, it is the timing, and the energy that all it is put behind holding one political party more accountable than the other. It is the silence for 10 years and the aggression and the way that all are vocal over this last, few weeks, but 6 months. As the government change and it's not PNM, everybody does, all of a sudden, everybody does ham out. That is the issue.
Well, I would agree with you there, but I believe that the Prime Minister has more to do.
I agree with you.
Where the communication is concerned,
Agreed.
she has more to do because
Agreed.
she has to let these people and them know what is going on in this country.
Agreed.
Because you don't have no money.
You think
not
they
see
want
no
to listen?
You're not seeing no building going up no way. You're not seeing
Okay.
no road paving. You're not
Right.
seeing nothing going on.
Edie Stewart and they said this morning in the paper this morning,
Well, I understand you on the radio station and TV station today.
right, they said talk to us. This is the headline in the paper this morning. They have opened the door for the government to start discussions.
Yeah, but wasn't
And
that always the case?
But exactly, so you didn't need all of this.
With all this thing,
You
we're
didn't need
leaving,
all of
people, we're
this.
leaving people to stay in hospital and under pressure.
And
What
that,
is going
I
on?
was coming to that point. That is what this is about. You cannot and ought not to hold the health sector
At
ransom.
Yeah.
You are sick people and them and you want to hold sick people ransom.
With that
Because why?
protest.
Because why?
Because all negotiating talks. I don't understand that.
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
understand that. It's not as if the negotiation
Don't do
break
that.
down and you're going into industrial action and whatever.
Exactly. So
You know
don't
what
do
I
with
mean?
that. Don't do with that, man. Don't do that. I take care of my old man for 9 years. Right? I am not a nurse. But I is my father's son.
Right,
And I therefore became his caretaker.
right,
Right? And a nurse is a caretaker.
right.
And it never had a point in time, any day that passed, that I could have seen my father wanting for something and I just leave him there to suffer.
Right.
No matter what. And that is what you are asking us to do. Because you have to get your salary negotiations up to mark, that we must sit down and say, yeah, hold sick people to ransom? No. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Go ahead, X.
Yeah, but I was researching the Industrial Relation Act, And there are things like where Tim Gopi Singh could take action. He could find an ex parte junction in the court to stop the action and that sort of stuff. But is it industrial action? It's a whole long set of...
It's a long set of drama. It's a bacchanal, yeah.
And you see like how they went out there to think, he could always say that he didn't initiate it, the workers did. And things like that. That was the loopholes that he could use to justify his position for carrying out the workers outside there. Same like Bevan. Like where Bevan do with the teachers.
Yeah, well,
right.
you see, we're calling him Bevan now.
No Crystal. You can't call a big man Crystal.
Yeah, we'll call him Bevan.
I
see many people.
Yeah, but generally, but generally, you see how he did it last time and he come out and the ball, he don't know about that?
Yeah, he say, I don't know about that. Same thing the police do too. With the total their policing.
Right. That was the loopholes that they could use in via the industrial court to get around things like industrial action and protest. But it is their right to protest. But industrial...
no problem with that. Protest.
It is their right to protest.
Protest,
but
go ahead.
leaving the people in that sort of state over the weekend... Well, Tim Gopi Singh saying that that people went out to work as normal.
Barring one or two. I had some chicken.
But we're hearing also too that they had some issues with some of the hospitals across the nation. But I really think that more needs to be done and a conversation needs to be had. And Edie Stewart is nothing for you. Nothing. Because you're a joker. Typical union leader. Joker.
I mean, look, if you want, I'm just saying, you had to be fair. And I don't think we just be fair when it comes to political parties in this country. I'm not saying no hold the UNC accountable, you know. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, oh jeez, anyhow.
Yeah.
I don't think what was saying there?
Hey, I break your concentration.
Yeah, I forget what I was saying. But nevertheless, and then I'm looking at X and the opposition leader jump out. With mass overnight public healthcare shutdowns, nurses are asking for their fair share. Yet the government remains out of touch and the Prime Minister appears asleep. Despite a false budget, the economy continues to collapse under this government. Why are we not winning? The economy continues to collapse under this government?
Why do you understand?
Penelope Beckles, where you come from? Where you come out from? You's the next one who you did not have voice between 2015 and 2025.
She wasn't talking
when Imbot offered them 000, where you was?
Where she was?
Where you was?
Right next to him, sitting down there.
Yeah. You was part of that. Part of that oppressive government that wanted to give public servants 000.
Yep.
What is wrong with you? And you jumping out talking about what? The government remains out. Who was more out of touch in the last administration? With man telling people don't eat macaroni pie. Or buy a coal pot. Or ride a bicycle and go to work. You can't remember them thing,
Where
all of us come out from?
Why I don't know. I really don't know. It just
them and all the supporters.
It is being held at a different standard. UNC is being held at a different standard to PNM clearly, because
and we have a problem with that.
But nobody's holding your money to ransom. It's just we have to negotiate, and we have to negotiate on our timing because we don't have any money.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Look, all we're saying is,
all you feel if Kamala had money, she'll be going down this direction?
Never.
You feel that she really had money?
Never, not anti-cams. But I think she will have talks with them. I think so.
Well, she needs to talk to the nation. That is my humble view.
Yeah.
My humble view, Prime Minister, is that you need to come out with your graphs and your people around you.
Do a full presentation.
And do a full presentation to the nation.
Yes.
Right? And force them to take the 30 minutes that they have on the license and force them to give it.
Yeah.
Right? All media houses, all papers.
They must hear it.
Nice. And they must hear the true situation of the government. This is, okay, you was going through our paces all the time. Now, when is first? When is the first? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Wednesday, yeah.
Right. You see, in April will make it, April the 20th will make it a year in government. That is the time to come out and let them know the true state of the economy, the problems that you're facing, and how you plan to navigate around the problem until we can get some kind of energy resources back into the system. Because everybody talking about what she doing and what she doing. talk about what she would be doing if she had money, because definitely she wouldn't have been going down this road. I am almost sure of that.
I don't want to dwell on the ifs, the ands, the maybes, and the buts, but it is obvious. They didn't inherit no
windfall.
Exactly. It didn't have no more. It didn't, you understand? We all know what went on. And in the face of a previous administration spending over $500 million in during their 10 years and offering people 4% and 000 and a pan of biscuit. That is the most disrespectful thing. Look what Edie Stewart and them had to take the breaker, but look what Edie Stewart and them talking about. Recognition of nursing as a profession. Salary adjustments. End to pool exploitation. Full compensation for outstanding pool payments. Safe working environments. Implementation of safe nurse to patient ratio. And respect, dignity, and equal treatment. And job security. No, I have no problem with them things, you know. We have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. But I'm saying, once again, it is just convenient that you find your voice. No.
That's a place to go and find your voice?
Well, that's why I want to know. Maybe at the corner. I don't know. Is at the corner? I don't know. I don't know.
We'll go and get Spice Sports and Games.
We go. I don't know. We go and take a little break. Remember, off the record brought to you by TN Tech. 8 years of power, past, present, and future. Taking a little word from TN Tech. And when we come back, we'll open the phone line and take a few calls. I see you all ringing on the phone. Don't forget, we are the naughty corner after the 10 o'clock news. So get ready as to who you have in your naughty corner this morning. I have a few. But it's all about you. Let me hear who you are in your naughty corner this morning. Stay tuned.
Protect yourself from electric shock or death before.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan,
All
Sudath
right, people, so we're
Prasad,
back on
Heavy
the
Duty.
inside. We're going to take a couple calls here. Let's get your thoughts before we get into the 10 o'clock news and then the naughty corner. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good people. I open the button.
Open it, man.
Right. Get out your, not your calculators, your pen and paper. How many hours in 1 month? Let me start this. 740 something.
Yeah, but get to a point. Don't take too
Right.
long.
My
Don't
point
take
is
long.
quickly. 200
Uh-huh.
hours or 400 hours overtime. What kind of madness is that to start the process?
Well, as I'm saying, right? If our auditor report has presented those findings, right?
Yeah.
Heads have to roll.
Exactly.
And a couple of people were given letters already. So we see where the process goes from there, because it would take a series of people it would take to, or logistics it would take for that kind of gymnastics to take place. That kind of gymnastics with the numbers, that has to be signed off by several people. You have AO1, AO3, AO4, AO5, you have the CP, the PermSec, you have several people, you have administrator of a hospital, this one, that. You think of how many people it would take for those kind of hours and those kind of millions of dollars to be realized.
Yeah.
You think about what that is, what that really is.
Yeah, that's actually humongous.
That's not $2. It's millions of dollars
Get the next
overtime.
question. When you're not working, like how they stick out and they do this and they do that, you will still get paid?
Yes, you will.
Yeah, and again, pay.
Because you can take a day off.
No. I know you could take a day off, but if the protest continue for a couple of days, because you're entitled to 1 or 2 days off.
No. After 3 days.
And whoever.
think
After
it's
3
3 days,
days,
yeah,
it
3
would be
days.
considered abandonment of post.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to watch that development. I think this is a call for an injunction and order them back to work and sit down by the bargaining table and let them know the reality of life
The minister
and
has
all of them things.
The minister has that an ex parte judgment he could file in the court and get them back out to work.
Right. How about revisiting the operations of the regional health authorities? Are they now not serving the purpose it's supposed to serve, or are they serving the purpose?
Well, they are serving the purpose, but there's issues that we need to sort out, and that cannot sort out in 8 months' time. This is
And how
decades
come?
of disrespect to the people of how
And
these
how
ministries
come?
run. Go ahead.
And how come one regional health authority increased the fees from 60 to 75 and it was not done across the board when the actual fee is $60?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was across the board or what. I'm not too sure. But
No,
I know they don't get overtime and they get a pool rate, right? But
Right,
you are saying that some of them were reverted and some weren't. That's what you're saying.
Well, we do, and they say that everybody gets 75 in the Northwest Corridor.
Everybody, okay.
Except two classes of notice,
Right.
categorization and some other.
Certain categories were supposed to get $75.
Right.
Yeah, but
And other categories, $60.
Yeah.
What happened is they applied the $75
Across
rate
the board.
across the board.
across the board to all categories, which was not supposed to take place.
Exactly. So,
Right.
So who are to pay back that now?
So-
The authorities?
Well, they had to
Well,
figure it out.
they had to figure that out. They had to figure that out. That's all. All right.
Interesting.
Because it must have a paper trail with all the people who get them hours. Must have a paper trail of some
Understood.
kind. Because
Yeah.
you can't draw down on all these extra monies for all these
But somebody
months.
had to sign off on
and
it.
somebody had to sign off on it.
Somebody must sign
and
off
you
on
had to
it.
sign as collecting it. So,
All right,
Right.
let's see what will happen.
All right, man. No problem.
While patients suffer.
Cool.
yeah, while
While
patients
patients
suffer.
suffer.
So correct.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, gentlemen, morning.
Yes,
Good day,
I.
good day.
But to be honest with you, if the missus and them, they have to get the money, and they clamoring for the money, and the government have the money to pay them, no
Yeah.
problem with that. But
Right.
the allowance overpayment, when the government decide they want it back, no complain.
Well, to those who are affected or all those who are grieved will answer, because it must have a paper trail.
Exactly.
It must have a paper trail.
But,
Because all our
Stefan-
money. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Stephan.
Listen.
You're coming up in the, yeah, but you're coming up in the corridor Monday. This Sunday have parang competition up on the site at Arsenal.
It have what?
A parang competition.
Parang?
Yes, and I feel before Brazil every year there's a bit for Easter.
Okay, all right. First time I hear that.
Yes, Sunday coming 7 p.m. Parang bands from around the country coming.
Oh, well, I know. I in a corridor thing down in, up in Brazil recreation. I come into eat duck, brother.
And I had to take.
I come into eat duck.
I had to take.
No,
right opposite the damn thing.
You had to, wait, hold on. You had to take
You come in
acres.
Parang, you stay overnight and you go up in the corridor.
Will you just say it out loud? All right, Chief. I will see you up there. I will see you up there Sunday.
What do you mean?
All right, man. Yeah, man.
You forget that real talk.
What is going on here, boy?
You forget that real talk.
Who sits opposite me? Who is this person? I mean, oh God, man.
You forget that
Is
real talk.
every week I go bust a mark, so?
No, not a mark. It's just I'm a realtor.
Look, I's a realist. And I really don't have anything. So I tell you what. Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Norfolk, Virginia, front and center. Good morning.
Yes, man.
Can I make 3 requests, please?
Sure.
One is that can I be allowed 1 carpet and 1 whipping when the naughty corner comes up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that, man.
Good. The other one is could you please do your audience? They listen to the top program this time of the morning, so which is yours.
Right.
But could you show Mr. Short Pants how to work the WhatsApp phone? Because it seems as though you don't know how to do it, and you guys figured it
Who's
out.
Mr. Short
That's
Pants?
the second one.
Llewellyn McIntosh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Right.
Mr. McIntosh. Yes.
Mr. McIntosh.
And right, and last but not least, that little half hour for the naughty corner.
Oh,
Don't talk so much now.
All right. Okay.
all right.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that last part he said?
Okay, take it easy.
Somebody don't talk
All
too
right,
much.
bye.
All right, no problem. Yeah. All right. Oh, God.
Yeah, Llewellyn McIntosh's short pants. The old short pants who just sing calypso for years. Yeah. He have a show here sometime in the afternoon, I think, or morning or Saturday.
Not
or
this one.
sometime.
Hello, morning.
Morning, Stephan, morning.
Yes, I go ahead.
I now come out from by the MP office in Lagos, Talpa here, right?
Yes, I.
And no comedy vehicle. You now started up Bam Radio coming one time then.
Right.
So I hear all the talks about some duck lime and what, so I wonder if it's in my constituency.
Well, it's up in Brazil Village.
Right. Well,
Trainer corridor competition up there on Sunday. Easter Sunday. I come in the cook up
so we will meet now in the flesh.
Nobody could come up. Let me go up. Yeah.
I did all the come up online, man. They're going to be real nice.
Yeah, we coming up. We coming up there. Don't fright.
Right. So what I want to come after lunch?
Yes. Yeah. We come in, but it's from 1 p.m. to midnight. So we coming up there like all 3 o'clock.
I roll out the red carpet, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Say no more. And all you have to hand over to the.
We have what?
Yeah, that's parents and afterwards.
But this is why here, a man just tell me about that too. Like, I real people listen to the program up there, boy.
And team, because when it's a fan competition long time.
All right. We'll be there. We go come up, man. We go be up there.
So fellas, let's big up for yourself and I will see you the weekend then.
No problem.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Respect. Love in
Yeah, I have, it's my brethren. Oh, God, where is? I just get lost, between. Right. No, my brethren, he having a corridor competition up there. And originally I was supposed to compete. But then I study, boy. Well, I'm not cooking, I have cooks. But I was just saying. No, brother, man. I just eat. I just eat.
He's a eater.
I's a eater, not a cooker.
That's how you fat,
right?
He's a eater.
I's a eater. All right? Love me. Love me.
Yeah.
Right? So.
You're a chef hat looking?
Yeah, so I was asking, I was going to ask if I want to come up, because I had to order my roti this week. Because I kind up some roti.
For
the duck. We cooking up pot and throw.
You say what's going on, enter again.
We're not entering the competition. We just taking our tent, we kind up the ring stove, we pot, and we cooking. I'm gonna buy 2 duck this week.
You tell me how much of them take.
I'll buy 2 duck. No, that's how to contribute to the drinks.
Right. Okay.
I just contribute to the. I will buy the 2 duck.
Right. Okay.
I just buy the 2 duck and wherever.
Right.
You understand? And if my pocket deep enough, I just try to minimize how much everybody had to put out there. I don't have money like you, but I just saying.
You make me rub for.
No, I just saying. If you blue, I green. You understand what I'm saying? I have green money.
Yeah.
Trinidad green money, and not America green money.
The rap real money with real money.
Hey, morning. 10 minutes away from the 10 o'clock news.
Morning. Well, this morning I have to say Munok Stephan. Munok is uncle in Patwa, and I must keep it Patwa tradition.
Yeah, man.
So Munok Stephan, I wouldn't say Mahmoud today, and Mr. X.
Yes,
all right. Quickly on the nurses situation, I believe there's a chairman of the Essential Services Division in the Industrial Court who could make an intervention so the parties could come together for some kind of solution with this situation. Right?
Well, it has to reach to that, but the country has no money. But the negotiation can take place in the meantime. Because up to now, they didn't pay the $3.8 million to pay the PSA yet. Come now, man, they're talking about half they'll get, and then they'll get the next half in some other form.
Non-cash options.
Come now, man, all you don't understand what the hell going on. All you get all the things.
For the past 8-9 years, I hear about it. There no money in this country.
No, but I think
we're getting it from. Okay, we're getting it from.
I think Andy Cam's go sort it out.
No. On a seriousness, I hearing this talk right through, right? You're hearing it on no money, wherever, right? Where you propose, where we getting the money from?
Where we getting that money from? Where we getting it from?
The billions of dollars that we supposed to get, where we getting it from?
All I can say is that I know this Prime Minister, the moral philosopher, there's a person who loves their people will do something
right
for everybody to acknowledge their debt is a debt.
And are you satisfied with the efforts that she's making to make that money?
Well, she's trying her best. She's trying her best.
Right. So how you gonna understand that and them can't understand that?
Well,
because they don't want to understand it.
And Rum Shop talk and Royal Society talk and this one against
it. Ain't sent my 10 o'clock yet, boy.
So people will say all kind of things. But I want to correct you, Mr. X, before I go there is no position of AO1 and AO3 in the public service. It is Administration Officer 2, 4, and 5. So there is no AO1 and AO3. I keep hearing this all the time.
I'm humbled by that suggestion, and I'll take it into my consideration. Okay.
And Stephan, before I go,
yes,
I get an update. Remember, you use your moral philosophy and you call the PSP and president. And we were supposed to get some word by last week.
Yes, the update. I will message her.
So thank you, Professor. Thank you, Mr. Munok, right? Because then all Munok means Patwa is uncle. So instead of saying Mamu,
no, that's sounding too much like you know. That's sounding too much like you know. And he's not. That's sounding too much like Eunuch. And Eunuch.
Well, you could say what you want. You can't say a word in Patwa.
No problem. No problem, man. Cool.
You call it the man a eunuch, just so.
Wait a later, Nano. Where was you saying?
AO1 and AO3.
We're thinking about a Samsung phone or something? Or?
Don't know.
Them AO1 and AO3. I know Samsung have phone like that.
No, well, I know there are signatory positions in the ministry, 3, 4, and 5, he's saying, right? Which is fair. Right? So, if I make a mistake, I ain't infallible.
All right.
And I open the correction at any time.
All right, nice man. No, we don't claim here to know everything, you know. Yeah. It's not Einstein working here, you know. I know that he didn't know everything. Morning. You feel Einstein?
Morning,
you feel Einstein could have cooked a pilau?
Morning, sir.
You think Einstein could have cooked a pilau? No. Hello.
Morning.
Yeah.
What I'm disappointed with all these unions, that when Anti-Cams left power in 2015, negotiation was up to date.
Yes.
All they had to negotiate from was 2014, 15, and 16. They let this negotiation run up to five cycles. That is 14 to 16, 17 to 19, 20 to 22, 23 to 25, and there's a new negotiation going to start here now.
Right.
All of those things build up so much. Because UNC came in power in 2015.
And she had to fix it.
Correct. They went and election was the 10th of May 2015. No, 10th of May 2010, sorry, when she won election. By June, these people were protesting for money. And by September, Watson, you signed the 5%, the first 5% for them.
Yeah.
And talk about BDI and wireless hot. So why when PNM in power, all you do BDI and wireless hot?
And that's the issue. That's one of my issues.
Correct.
Yeah.
One of my next issues too. How it is when PNM in power does get the industrial force to force tutors to go back out to work and stop taking the 1 day rest and reflect. When the pilots are protesting, the industrial force force them to go back out to work. So which means the government don't have to come and negotiate with you.
It would be the minister that filed an ex parte junction, eh?
Well, this minister have to do that now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because after 10 years, all you now know that all you want to protest and all you want better wages. After all you slap and that's a biscuit for COVID, some man.
What are doing?
Need to wake up.
Yeah, man. No, see.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I mean, them butter biscuits taste good,
eh? Oh, hey, butter biscuit.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I use that whole part of that, you know. Once you start eating that biscuit, you can't stop. No, boy, buttery and nice and the texture and everything.
Nice one,
boy.
nice one for Christmas.
I lied.
From watching that biscuit tasting best, boy.
Yeah, the pan, yeah, them, yeah.
If I tell you start, and it's four biscuits in each sachet. Four biscuits.
Four
biscuits coming down. So it's 4 by about 20.
Yeah, the little one like a ring.
Yeah.
With the sugar on it. Yes, boy. Yeah, no. I like it, though. We're going to, I mean, they take it, they took it with a smile too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes away from the hour of 10 o'clock. We got the 10 o'clock news coming up at the top. Let me see what KFC want here. Let's see what KFC saying.
Come na man.
Get KFC ablina, man. Get KFC ablina.
Good afternoon. Good morning, Mr. X and Mr. Stephan X. You feel like you're ready to say, I have a voice here too, though. You're trying to fight me. What you're saying, man? I want to tell something I want to tell the black people.
The man trying to silence you.
X, I doesn't be on that. Don't touch them with you, boy. What you're saying?
Go ahead,
you know,
man.
Mr. X and Stephan, I hear the news and marching and company all there for raise our pay and thing in there. It never had money for poor people, about.
You go on there with that one? No, they call mute yourself. How people do that, boy? How does mute yourself?
When I call coming in.
Yeah, boy. No. He
Dr.
muted.
That one from Bacteria, the fuel can. I was in the hospital. I spent 24 months in the hospital and they do a wonderful job. So then they get the money.
All right.
X, take your time, right, X? You have to take it along. My can.
You look for that. No. He have 30. He's a realtor. He's a realtor.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Oh, so that land for sale.
Yeah. Are you never finish?
How much acre does go for now, boy?
It depends. If it's agricultural or residential.
Agriculture, but that got to be it is in Brazil. Mm-hmm. That's up like more agricultural.
I have 30 acres on one side and 40 acres on the next side.
Oh, you are all in acres as
and
well,
also I have about.
But nobody buying land and things these days,
land real hard.
The whole real estate market at a standstill.
At a standstill right now. Pressure with that. Can't push off nothing. I don't push off one day for up in thing there. I'm trying to get that sold there. So I now push it off and I'm hoping for the best.
I find that's a kind of headache work, boy.
No, well,
I don't like sales, you know.
No, but when you
never like sales.
Yeah, but when you get paid, I good for the rest of the year, you know. I make all the salary in 1 year, in one payment.
No. You see, you're gone. You see, and then when I repeat it, he goes say, "What are you doing me?" But he's saying it out loud.
No, yes, but when you get paid,
you're saying it out loud, sir.
One of my parcel loan is 12 million. So picture that from there, right?
Yes.
Picture where the commission on that.
No, but right, you're working on what, 3%?
No.
More?
Yes.
You're working more than 3%?
Yes.
Nah, can't be 20. Can't be so high.
Nah, not so high.
Had to be 5?
Nope.
More than 5?
Mm-hmm.
10? You getting 10%? But you one of the highest paid agents it have?
No, it have
agents don't get real estate agents don't get 3% by XY?
3 to 5%.
Right.
Yes, but I had different real estate agent.
What is he selling? We negotiate. All right.
That's what we talking about. You hear a man who has sense?
All right.
You hear a man who has sense?
I am listening, you know. I am listening.
If it's
I am listening.
If it's song like a dance, you must get it done, scissors.
All right. I hear you. You do your thing. I find I ain't get my 10 o'clock yet, boy. They didn't send my 10 o'clock, boy. What going on over so? Over in I ain't got no 10 o'clock yet.
10 o'clock news. What is going on?
I ain't have my 10 o'clock. Inquire about that, please.
They're doing what they want, though.
Yeah, telling you, boy, how they go treat me so, boy? Serious, boy? Nah, they can't do with that. No, but don't forget, people, after the 10 o'clock news, you come back with the naughty corner. It's naughtiness this Tuesday. There are real people in the naughty corner this Tuesday, you know. Yeah, we go. Yeah. We had the whole scene in Tobago with the Wassa situation there, where they vandalize the Wassa is a Wassa post. Five of them, and it affects 17 different areas in Tobago. Don't worry, now, man. We coming for them. Yeah, talk to me. I in the right library. Talk. Bam. Yeah, go ahead and do the thing, man. You know, I ain't like when tech come in here, this make me feel old. But I know. You see, type in radio now. Let me see what pop up.
All right.
If that pop up, well, boy, I'm going home. What going on? Oh, look at now coming. No come.
No, it didn't.
No, it now come.
It didn't. No
come. All right, so good. All right. You see this sooner, Lala. We almost miss you. All right. So I tell you what, 10 o'clock news. You're with off the record. We are late with it, but I nothing. And after the 10 o'clock news, it's the naughty corner. All you get ready, we're going to share some licks in the naughty corner. All right?
Gears up. And some carpet.
Some hard carpet and some blows, some serious blows. All right, people, stay tuned. Here comes the 10 o'clock news. Keep it right here.
Good morning. I am Sonolala. These are the latest stories.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X.
Holding on the shift too. I can't forget that. But we're back with it. We only had 3 days this week. We're going to share as much licks as we can for all those people that have been naughty. Oh gosh. Be careful, you know. The whip is out. And we're going to deal with the naughtiness as it comes. Alright? Nice! So, I tell you what. X had a little emergency. He had to jump out himself. So whatever created that emergency, take something. Take something. And take a little tap too. Alright? So, in the naughty corner this morning, before we open the phone lines, so think about who in your naughty corner this morning, eh? So I have a few people in this naughty corner this morning. First off in the naughty corner this morning, whoever responsible for that mix-up in the pool nurses rate that caused all this confusion, you had to get something. You understand? Take that. Oh God, nah. You gotta get a big one. We don't want no tap. Right? Maintain our order and go to the naughty corner. Also, in the naughty corner this morning, all those people who lost their voice for 10 years and somehow found it back, all you gotta take something. If you're going and make noise, be consistent with it. Make noise when it's PNM and make noise when it's UNC. Don't get quiet. Don't get silent. Don't play like you lost. You know, you start a whisper now. And you know, in those years of whispering, you know what they used to do? They go call me. Hear them now. Which one you on? 2 or 3? Talk there.
Yeah.
Nah, I on 3.
3, yeah.
I don't know how that switch. Yeah, they used to do this. A call. Stephan. I'm calling from the hospital. Yeah, we're going on now. So and so is the case. Ting. But don't call my name, eh?
Oh, you talk
you
about
go ahead and put it there. Talk about it now, but don't call my name, eh? Yeah, just don't call my name. I want nobody knows me.
Why?
You understand? You understand?
Why?
Hold that.
Legs.
But now, they ain't frightened to talk. Nobody ain't frightened to talk now. All the maintain over there. Penelope Beckles, you too. Where was all the time? You now know they want money? You now know they deserve to get the fair share? You're talking your talk? The next one, shooter. All I want to stay silent protest. Silent is what you have been for 10 years. You're coming with silent protest now? Look, Rock Swan going in naughty corner. Oh gosh. We can't forget this one. To the people that are responsible for the situation in Tobago, with that water incident that affects 17 different areas. You understand?
Legs.
Fali Augustine described it as borderline terrorism. You borderline terrorists. Hold something. Wait, oh God, remember. Hold it. Water, boy. Water, only go sabotage, boy. Why all so? Naughty corner for all you. Also, you know in the naughty corner too, boy, RKG, boy. You know we had to put in the naughty corner. And we go talk about this in the third hour. The driver of the van.
Oh, yes. Yes, on the
highway.
Yeah, heading south
yes. The driver of that van or the occupants of that van that crossed the median and slam into the vehicle and claim the life of an innocent man.
22-year-old boy now.
I'm telling you, boy. No, not so. Maintain order. Naughty corner. Hold that.
What I was trying to understand was how he lost control of the vehicle, you know.
I go tell you why when we talk about it. I feel I have a theory. A theory. All right? I go share that theory in the third hour.
I feel I know where you're going with.
Huh?
This?
Nah, not that.
Yeah.
It ain't that. I go tell you what it is. And also, in the naughty corner this morning, and I know I'm forgetting somebody, I'm forgetting somebody, but I want to get to the phone lines. A policeman get robbed. A police officer was robbed at gunpoint while attempting to withdraw cash at an ATM in San Juan early yesterday morning. Right? So, he was robbed of his chain. Right? He was robbed of his chain and his iPhone. And they probably get some money too. Right? They probably get some money. Well, he had, let me see. Hold on, According to reports, the officer began conducting his transaction when 2 men entered the ATM area. One of the men described as tall and slim, with a light complexion, pointed a firearm at him and ordered him not to move. Fearing for his life, the officer complied. The second suspect then robbed him of 3 gold-colored chains valued at $600. Wait, hold on. Your 3 gold chain value at $600? Nah, they ain't real. Hold on, that's not real, like gold plating, right? That's that man. I take something for that. There's 3 chains. So you get 3 chains valued at $600, and an iPhone 14. Valued at $3,500 before both men ran off and escaped. All right, he reported the incident to the San Juan police station. So to the men that robbed the police, or they hold something in the ATM machine, and to the police officer, call your boss and them say crime down. All that. Crime down so much. Police getting robbing an ATM. You understand that? How much crime down? So that is who I have in the naughty corner so far this morning. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Somebody getting away. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know who it is. But I know somebody get away over the weekend here.
I want to put my son in the naughty corner.
You want to put your son? Put him.
He's only 6.
But
apparently...
yeah, go ahead.
He forget the pipe in the bathroom on, and we spent the overnight by the in-laws. When we came back up, the whole house was flooded.
Oh God, wait, I take it back. You can get a big one for that. I know you're only 6.
Everything floating in the house, Stephan.
Oh gosh.
Everything.
You're serious?
Everything.
You're 6-year-old boy?
From the
flood out the house,
from
boy?
the back room, the bathroom in the back room, all the way to the porch.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I tell again, no. I mean to beat your son so bad, but oh gosh, boy. What's the damages?
Yeah, some losses, but life.
Life
was important.
Right. Well, for him to have life, that means he gets some of that. Right. So I tell you what, 622-4911. It is your turn to burn. Who do you have in your naughty corner this morning? We're taking your calls inside the segment here. Whoever it is in your naughty corner, I know we have the nurses wanted. That's the next thing too. Or they want to hold the healthcare system to ransom? No, you don't hold sick people. You don't take sick people and hold them ransom because you and the government or whoever trying to negotiate. Nah, don't do that. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Yeah, Pratt and Morgan dead. Enforce the penalty. Government in naughty corner.
All right, no problem. Get them 2 for that. All right, no problem. Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning.
Yes, morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
I want to put Penny in the naughty corner like she just crawled from underneath a rock.
Oh, gosh. Get she something.
Right.
Yes, darling, no problem. Let me see what I have over here on the WhatsApp now. I'm juggling, you know. And that's not foreign news. I come in. Yes, foreign news. I know you wanted a whip and a culprit. Go ahead.
Yes, but I will save the culprit because the culprit was really meant for X. But in light of his circumstances, I will spare him.
No, you get still.
You still give it to him?
He get 2. He get 2.
Okay, well, I'll tell you why I give him X the culprit.
That on me. He said, boy, I had to run out now, you know. No, you had to get 3. Yeah, go ahead.
Because after I complimented him last week of the nice suit, and my only complaint was not having a proper tie with it, right?
Yes.
Okay? And then I was mistiming, as he calls it, because I call it on Friday, so that's okay. But the fact is, you're coming today with a Huxtable Jello pudding.
Oh, God.
You whip him for that?
That's not what you want to put him in there for?
That bill caused me.
Yeah, boy. You
Jello pudding.
Yeah.
Sweater, man. Oh,
boy.
God, man. That's 9, whatever months.
About 8 months. 6-7 months.
Yeah, exactly. Toby, give Toby some more.
All right, no problem.
All right, later.
Take it, Toby, take it. I'm going to hear this one here. Hello, good morning. Oh, God, I missed that one. 6224911. Who's in your naughty corner this morning? A lot of things happen over the long weekend, you know. A lot of things. Nurses saying sick out. Teachers saying silent protest. All kind of bacchanal going on. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. I took my nephew to the hospital at one time for his tooth. The doctor there telling me that they will still save his toe today and tomorrow they told him they will amputate it. And I had to take him to a nursing home. It cost us 5,000 and they saved his toe. So them doctors deserve some good lick.
Oh my goodness. Nah, man. That's why I can't take with them, you know. They just want you to pay the money. When you ain't had the money and you had to go and get it for free, they can't solve the problem. But then when you go to the private practice, they could solve the problem when you're paying them. No, man. Morning.
Stephan, the woman who called the program and was disrespectful to Steph.
Oh, God! Yeah, she had to get something. Yeah, she can't get... She telling Chef don't talk. Nah, she had to get. Nah. Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Tell Kamala stay away from Angostura.
Tell Kamala stay away from Angostura? I don't know what that means, but all right, we're going with that. I don't know what that means, but nevertheless. Morning! It is what it is. Morning.
What is the gentleman sitting next to your name?
Yes, RKG.
RKG.
All
right. I would like you to give RKG a tap because he's supposed to check the house as the adult before they leave the house.
It is true.
I will take that.
Oh, God,
I will take that.
All right.
I will take that.
Unlucky.
I will take that, Alan, because people tell me to say, you remember he's a 6-year-old. You want to walk to the back.
But of course,
make sure the pipes off.
But
So I will take that. I will
want
take
to know,
responsible. I will take the responsibility.
Now you can't know. Hold a heavy one. You had to hold a heavy one for that. The woman have the woman right.
Yeah. Valid point.
Is that 6
point
year
taken?
old?
Yeah.
Nah, man, RKG, man.
Is that abuse again? No?
Yes. You flood out your house and run the blade your 6 year old. No, you see adult, you want to do the checks, man.
Yeah.
It's you want to do the checks. What trouble is this? I ain't really checked that when it's in the story, you know. And he put it over so smooth, eh? Stephan had to put my 6 year old son in the naughty corner. He leave the pipe on and the whole house flood out. But it's true. It is true. Use the adult. Use daddy, man.
Yeah.
Use daddy.
I don't take the blame.
6224911. 6224911. No, but what damage is it, Drew?
Nah.
Couch and thing on true living room set? What is going on?
So we have a little business that we do.
Uh-huh.
Right? And some of the products. Yeah. The products, that is it.
Serious?
Yeah. The products, it going through.
The products going through?
Yeah.
So
you have the box on the ground and the water raised, obviously.
Yes.
The products were damaged. So yeah, some losses there.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, boy.
Small man real distress here, boy.
Right.
Well, you distress
No,
yourself.
the greatest. I like this show. I like this show. Before my radio show, before I go on air, I must pass in the morning and say hi to you.
Yeah, he's passing and it just so happened me passing this morning and
I tell X that he can, 10% of the.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan and the technical operator there.
Yeah, morning, but listen, well, nevertheless, go ahead.
Yeah, tell him.
Technical operator from, yeah.
Yeah, tell him to drop that child by Adel Roberts.
Uh-huh.
The man looking for an Olympic size pool to swim. Yeah.
Oh, God. You sound like water.
You love water.
All children, boy.
Yeah, you love water.
Hey, morning again, gentlemen.
Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
I want to hear, I want to let to rest on Bull Pistol, Friday Boboli, on the people who destroy the Wassa situation in Wassa, Wells and Tobago.
Yes.
Yeah, them people more than Bull Pistol.
They had to get something, man.
Bull Pistol, man.
Yeah.
Borderline terrorists. That is how Farley described them. Borderline terrorists. I am saying there's terrorists. Not borderline, full terrorists. Yeah. What's up, call it just flash and come off, so boy. It just flash and come off, you know.
Seriously.
Look, you see, come back on.
All right, come back on it.
Yeah, let me get this one. Let me hear what you're saying. Morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Stephan and RKG.
Yes,
morning.
We put Mr. X in the naughty corner and plenty like swollen on too much and hot.
Yes.
He too greedy.
Yes.
And only bossing.
He want to share. He want to share you because
I too close too.
You understand? Them too close too. Play like you want a silence.
One more.
And then he gone. No. Hello, good morning. Oh God, I missed that one. Just now. Let me take this one. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Stephan, Mr. X. NLCV by the 36th time last week.
30, what?
You say what?
36 played 6 times.
It's in 36. Well, he should have played. He sound like he's a veteran. When it comes to playing.
He was at 36 plus 6 times last week. 6 times.
Like when they say that he mind the mark.
Stephan
in mind the mark at all.
I have time for one more. Let me take this one. Hello, good morning. Well, I might have time for 2. Who knows? Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? Hello. What? Sorry. People. What's that? Go ahead.
It is short.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for neglecting the sick people.
Yes.
Encouraging the no 66 strike.
Yes. Let him take that. Yeah, man. He's still getting licks since last week, you know. Lord, Father. No more licks he get back, bro, you know. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
All he knows is money gone in the Balizero.
Oh God, oh God, Father, I know, God, no, don't do them that. Not all innocence. Let me just eat. Not all innocence. Not all. All right, so we're coming up on 26 minutes past the hour to the clock. We got the play with draw coming up in just about 4 minutes or so. So we're gonna wrap up the segment there. Thanks a lot for your calls and your comments in the naughty corner. Remember, we do it all over again tomorrow. It's all about who's naughty. It could be the public figures. It could be RKG's son. It could be a wife. It could be an outside woman on the low. Your outside man on the low. All right. So you know what I mean. It could be anybody.
Anybody gets it.
The teacher, the bus driver, the maxi taxi driver. Maybe you stop for breakfast this morning. They give too much pepper. Who knows?
Yeah.
You tell the doubles man medium, and he give you a roast and heavy pepper.
Talking
All
about
right?
that anyhow. We gonna talk about that.
Where's that?
I went to a certain restaurant recently, right?
Uh-huh.
And the what do you call the sauce? No, the oh God. The name right here, boy. A Chinese
sauce?
restaurant.
Oh, a Chinese restaurant.
Right.
The oyster sauce?
Not the oyster sauce.
The soy sauce?
Yes, the oyster sauce.
Right. The oyster sauce or the soy sauce?
The oyster sauce.
Right, go ahead, yeah.
The lid wasn't, placed properly.
Oh, gosh.
And I threw out some, and the whole thing fall in my box.
Oh, God.
And the woman more vexed than me.
Serious?
Right?
Which part of Chinese restaurant is?
I think it's C3. I want to call the name.
Wait, now you went quite down south to get Chinese.
I was up on that side.
Oh, you was up on that
That's
side?
happened to be I said I pass through.
All right.
And this woman, if I see problems to get back.
Serious?
Yeah.
But how much oyster sauce come out in that box?
By about a whole half a cup. Because the lid just, like whoever placed the oyster sauce in the bottle didn't cover the lid properly.
So wait, hold on. This is not just a flood week for you.
Boy, everything flooding out.
The oyster sauce flood out your food.
Yeah.
Water flood out your home. What is going on with you?
I don't know. I don't think I bush bat or something.
You gotta change your name to Ataclan.
Flood on the main road.
Oh, the main road. Hey, it's Tuesday. It's off the record. We're gonna get back into the issues after the play with draw. A couple things that we want to touch on. Of course, we had a little discussion there about the nurses, but I want to touch this accident, boy.
Yeah, boy, that's...
Yeah, you see that accident?
Huh.
Yeah.
Watch that. That hurt my heart when I see
that accident.
That hurt my heart. When I saw the article,
Yeah.
Stephan, and then I
saw the video.
I saw the video. I said, nah, boy. He was to the far left,
Yeah.
He was on the left lane,
Yeah.
And went straight across past the middle lane.
Fly the median.
Fast
and
lane.
hit the car,
And hit the car, And here you think about that. Remember an accident now, if something is about to happen, you will brace yourself. Remember that man was relaxed. He was relaxed.
You see that? You weren't expecting a van to come flying
Exactly.
flying through the air.
Exactly.
You understand? I mean, it's sad, it's unfortunate.
I'm trying to understand what caused
I go tell you.
the vehicle to lose control.
I'll go tell you what caused it.
All right.
Right? I'll tell you what caused it after the draw. All right, so we got the NLCB play with draw coming up now. Best of luck, people. If you took Andy Williams' advice, hopefully you put some money in your pocket this morning. I haven't played play in a while, but I don't know, boy.
I'm feeling 12 today. 12 and 6.
12 and 6.
And 2 is already.
I'm feeling at 21, yeah. I'm feeling at 21,
12, 6 and 2.
I'm feeling at 21. I don't know why. I just feeling a little 21 this morning. I'm feeling 21-ish. I'm feeling all grown up. All right? And look. 21 years now. Come up there. I was talking about 21 years. And I see that. On the ad that playing right now. But nevertheless, that is run every day. So don't take that as a capiche. All right?
Next day you play 21 every day. Man, call back and say 21 play 6 times in the weekend.
But I go back and check that. I can't believe they play 36 6 times in the week. Nah. You talk about 4 draws a day, 4. Oh yes, it's 7 days a week now.
Yeah, Sunday.
That would be. Yeah, boy. All right, so here comes your play with draw. Keep it right here off the record.
A draw supervised by independent auditors KPMG and presided over by the National Lotteries Control Board. Good luck, everyone.
Talk Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I'll get right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I'll get right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in
because I see, like I said on the front page of the paper this morning, or one of the papers this morning, they are saying, look, talk with us. So let's hope that that discussion, that dialogue takes place between the government and the Nurses Association, so that some sort of some sort of resolution could be brought to that issue. All right, so I think we know where that is at. We've explained that to a great extent this morning, and I want to get on to something that affects everybody. And we're talking about road safety, right? And the reason why I want to get into the road safety is we had an accident. Well, we had a few accidents take place over the weekend, but there was one in particular where a van, for those of you who have seen that video, a van on the other side of the highway. And one of the occupants of that car is dead, deceased, and will never return, okay? Because, like I say, it has no rewind. It do have a rewind button in life. Life do have no, it has no button where you could press rewind and go back. You can't wheel and come again. You can't pull it up and come back again, right? So second driver killed after businessman dies on Butler. Deadly Sunday on the highway. So hours after business owner Michael King was killed, and his wife, Severina Francois, was left injured in a car crash along the Uriah Butler Highway. A second vehicular collision was recorded along the northbound lane of the highway on Sunday evening. Police say a 41-year-old man died of a suspected heart attack, and this was on Sunday night around 8:15 p.m. as his vehicle impacted another in the vicinity of Caroni, and the collision caused a second vehicle to veer off the roadway, though the driver of that vehicle sustained no injuries. All right, now, according to police, a silver Nissan Sylphy was at the time driving north along the roadway when it was hit by a black Suzuki Grand Vitara driving in the same direction. Police said that the impact caused the Nissan to run off the roadway. And when officers arrived, the driver of the Suzuki, 41-year-old Curab resident Randy Seo, was lying motionless on the roadway. And two elderly passengers of that vehicle sustained injuries in the incident, and were taken to seek medical attention. And Sue was pronounced dead by the district medical officer. Now, that's one accident. The other accident involving Michael King. That is the one with the
young man.
That's the one with the van, right?
Yeah, with the van.
So I was telling her, let me tell you what happened to that van, or what thing happened to that van. Let me see what happened. Because we all speculated in the absence of the investigation being done by the TTPS, right?
Right.
And I see here that they're saying that no. They're close to a breakthrough in the vandalism at Wassa. Right? Not the accident, sorry. You know how I feel happened, boy?
Me, because I and all trying to dissect this.
It had two occupants in the van, right? So I think, all right, one, it could be a tire blowout, right? Causing the vehicle to swerve and end up in that situation. However,
but did they say that? The reports didn't see that, right?
And I didn't see any real I see a tire fly cross, but that could be a tire.
And that could have been a collision,
tire. That could be spare tire. Yeah. Or it could happen with the collision, right? Yeah. But other theory on that accident is that some sort of argument was taking place in the van, and the person on the passenger side pull the steering wheel, because the van swerved left first,
before
and then it went right and over the median and hit the vehicle.
Well, I've heard of situations like this,
right?
You know, as I say, people speculating, right? I've heard situations like this, so that is one,
right?
You said the tire could have blown out.
Could it be a blown tire?
Right.
If a tire blow out, and depending on what speed you're going at, it could.
Now, Trinidad and Tobago, we are not saying this is the case.
No, we trying to figure out what went
on. What
on.
happened, right? There's a situation also where people tend to use their phones a lot while driving.
Yes.
And within using your phone, you could have been using your phone, and when you look up, you realize you're right in front of a car. You pull from it, and you lose control. These things happen.
It could happen. That could happen as well.
Right. These things happen. The reality is, a man has lost his life.
Yeah.
That is reality. And that is the harsh and sad reality of this.
And the sad reality in it is that, okay, imagine, for those of you who on the road on a daily basis, right? Imagine you leave your house and you go into
the beach.
You're going to the beach or wherever, right? And you driving and you obeying the codes of the road. And driving within the speed limit. You're doing everything right. Everything that you're supposed to do. And a flying van. A van flies over the medium.
Out of nowhere.
Hits you. You ain't expecting this, eh? You ain't see it coming, nothing at all.
Nothing.
And I see it you.
Yeah. But he might be even know what happened.
Well, and it is easy like that. It is easy like that. That you could lose a loved one on the road.
You can imagine, you know, his fiance, his wife. His wife is feeling, no? They were going on a normal, maybe it was a normal day for them. That's what they said. A normal day, maybe to the supermarket, run some errands.
But this is the reality. This is the reality of life.
Yep.
That people don't understand. My father always used to tell me a vehicle is a coffin with wheels. Right? I have 2 nephews and 2 little brothers. I have no children of my own. And my nephew, the elder of the 2, in his 20s, mid-20s, he working, he down here. The other one in Tampa.
Right.
Studying. The other one went and bought a car the other day. And for some reason or the other, I feel safer with him driving in foreign
than driving
in Trinidad. Right?
What's the reason for that, though?
Because they don't make joke with the laws up
right.
They don't make sure. They always have police on patrol. The highway patrol always out. And highway patrol is out, not just the police here, but to assist you as well.
Yeah.
Roadside assistance and that kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
The police are there to do all of that, right? But in Trinidad, right, we lawless.
Very.
As much as we don't want to admit it, we lawless.
Very, very lawless.
Now, this wasn't a situation of lawlessness.
Yes.
Right, per se. But we blasted lawless. So I don't feel comfortable with my nephew driving. Right? Now, he driving to work by digging hours. But then when I wait out, I say, you know, he coming from the east and he going into town in the morning, so that traffic.
Yeah.
And then he
no
coming
reason
from
to mash.
town, and then from town back home, that traffic.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, you feel a little safer knowing that, you know, the majority of the time that he on the road, he's going to be in traffic. But 2 little brothers now, the elder of the 2, he want to buy a car. Right? I say, you could drive? Yeah, I could drive a little bit. I do a few lessons. I said, no, brother, man, that is not...
Yeah, that's not driving.
That is not driving,
That's
bro.
not driving.
That is not driving. Doing a few lessons is not driving. Don't feel you do a few lessons and you can drive. There's a vehicle is a different monster.
You know, as you say that, I have a cousin that bought a car recently. Right? And she only driving in the vicinity of Trinity. Because she afraid so she afraid the highway.
She afraid the highway.
So all she's doing, she bought the car. All she's doing, when it's time to pick up her daughter from preschool, she's going to the preschool, pick up her daughter, drop her the next day. Right? But she's not hitting the highway because she's afraid to drive on the highway.
No, you can't be so.
Right.
That let me tell you something. I was driving like 3 or 4 years before I get my license. So I was on the road driving without a license when I was young. I was young.
What are those? I did it too. To be quite honest, about to be quiet. I did.
I think everybody.
I did take my mother car as soon as my mother going up the road.
I think everybody at some point in time they do that. But we have become more careless on the road, boy. I mean, I agree.
And selfish too, Very
but
selfish.
Of course,
very selfish.
You realize nobody don't stop fair again?
Very selfish. Yeah, the problem I have.
Nobody don't stop fair again, you know?
Yeah, the problem I have on the road, Stephan. This happened to me many times. It happens a lot. I'm in the middle lane, right? Let's say let's say on the 3 lanes I decide I want to go over to the left lane. I would indicate by putting on my indicator. The car to the back of me would decide to just drive up fast. Like mash out. If you quiet to the back, why you mashing out? Because you see I have on my indicator.
Exactly. But then the next thing too, you know what they're mashing on for? Because Trinidadian people always in a hurry to go somewhere. You're always in a hurry to reach somewhere, but it have nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago that you could reach late for. Trinidad and Tobago too small for that.
Yeah.
You understand? So, my brother you decide on what car you want to buy, but look at the kind of thing that's giving me a headache. Because since daddy passed away, I come like...
Father, use daddy.
Because I in my 40s, going on to 50, and them in the 20s, partner?
Right.
So my father had children around my age. Yeah. So, call him the other night. I say, what are you doing this weekend? They said, well, we go down and do some fishing. Fishing? We only go down and fish. Last week for us. So we go down and take a little sleep. I call them about 8, 9 in the night.
Right.
Well, yeah, boy. So we go down and take a little rest. Who? Like, no, early morning, yeah, they go down, you know. But I say, who driving?
Right.
Right? Wherever. I could rail drive.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't catch me driving
that hour too,
that hour in the morning on that road.
On that road. A lot of fog.
You understand?
A lot of fog.
I had to tell them, I say, boy, call me when I reach up now, message me.
Yeah.
No call, no message.
But you know, sometimes up there, you don't always get what's going on. She say, when you reach where you're going your destination, make sure you give me a call. The first thing I do before I come out of the car
is
call. Mommy, I reach here as a big man. You know?
Don't call now.
The kind of respect.
No, but don't call
that
now.
we have. The kind of respect different, you know.
Yeah.
At the age of 31, I remember smoking a cigarette. I see my mother come and I drop the cigarette. You know?
Yeah.
The respect was different.
It's a different respect, right? But I don't think with them is a lack of respect. It was just it's just how they are. It's absent. It's absent. Well, we reach up, we safe, you know. Right? But I just say, you know, in terms of the road and the responsibility that you have on the road, I think a lot of people take it for granted. When I see the accident with our van, how that van crossed that median flap in the and hit that man, I said, Jesus, Lord, Father, that could have been anybody.
Anybody.
Because you can't break so that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That is, I wouldn't even call it a freak accident. You know, people just tell you when you see things like that, well, boy, that was the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I always question that. I just question that.
But that's why I say.
Because that is after you, my thing is after you were brought up a particular way. You went to college, university. You did all that you think was right. And that is how you had to go.
And that's how you go. And somebody go tell you, well, you know, God wanted him and it was his time.
Yeah. Is that something to comfort?
I think that's a comfort thing because, look, you could believe in many things in this world, in this life. I have a spiritual belief. I believe that there is a God. I believe that there is something beyond this world.
Yeah.
When you pass on, I don't know what has happened when you die, but I believe that there is something. But to say that it was your time, when I look at our situation, when I look at the accident, look, my sister died at the age of 25 in 2006 in a car accident.
Sorry to hear that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My sister got a license Wednesday and crashed Thursday.
Wow.
And was driving for about 2 years without a license, no problem. Went south. She had the cold or something, so she takes some Panadol and she take drowsy tablet and fall asleep on the wheel, you know.
That is what happened.
And the car crashed, you know. And I did not get to see my sister and tell my sister goodbye, you know. By the time I reach up in the hospital, my sister was dead, you know. You understand? So, and I telling you, I miss my sister up to today.
Yeah.
I can't forget my sister.
Yeah.
My sister was the energy queen.
Yeah.
You understand? My sister get things done. You understand? And she was into the you see, like she was into the entertainment industry too.
Yeah.
And she was very, very popular. She knew, watch me. If my sister were alive today, I telling you, I might have had the biggest fete in the country. Because the kind of the way that she know how to do things and that kind of thing, right? And people tell me it was her time. And I like, why? She was 25.
Yeah.
Why would God be ready for you at 25? Or why would God be ready for you at that moment in time and then for a van to cross the median and fly across? You understand what I'm saying? That's your fate.
Unanswered questions.
No, but that's your fate? You want me to believe that was my fate? But then they tell you God give you freedom of choice. So it's the decisions that you make in life. Okay, fine. But what decision that fella could have make that could have caused his life like that?
Yeah.
Where he's not the one that wrong in the accident. He's not responsible for the accident, but he's the victim in the accident. And the worst type of victim, dead. No rewind button, can't come back.
Let us say he a break, I don't know.
Or anything like that, you know what I mean? Or what decision could he have made? That he left home at the time that he left home that day?
Yeah.
That he decided to be in that spot at that particular time.
It's like you ever watch the movie Final Destination?
Yes.
The freak accident?
But somebody tell me this morning that's what it look like.
Yeah, like Final Destination. You know, ever hear like somebody say, all right, I was supposed to leave home 7 o'clock, but I ended up leaving home 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But if I'd left home 7 o'clock, I'm gonna end up in that robbery.
Yes.
Because it happened around that time.
Yes.
So sometimes they say that is God intervention. I don't know. Because, that made you stay back home for whatever reason.
I don't know what it is, brother, man. I don't know.
Right?
But I can tell you this. My whole crew, everybody in my team, down to my girl, everybody, they say I never early.
You always late.
They say I always late.
You're a lighthouse man by the lighthouse.
Right? Hold on. And you know what I tell them? I say I don't ever be late, I be on time.
On time. Because at the correct time.
That's the correct time for me to be where I am.
I like your concept with that.
For me to, if you tell me we're rolling for 9 o'clock, and you reach by me, and it's 9:15, and I still getting ready, don't worry, I ain't late.
Yeah.
Wherever I go in, I go be on time.
Yeah. I like
and that's why I always tell them
I like that mentality.
I say
like
I don't ever
mentality.
be late, I be on time.
Yeah.
Right?
But we don't know. We don't know if you leave earlier, what might happen.
You understand? So and I don't hustle to get ready for somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you see like how everybody could have to get ready for 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Ting. Nah. I don't do that. I just move.
I used to do that.
With that kind of breeze, that kind of spirit.
Yeah.
And there's the time for me to get up. There's the time for me to go to the bathroom. There's the time for me to brush my teeth.
Yeah.
There's the time for me to put on my socks. Go sit down there 5 minutes past. There's the time for me to put on my shoes. There's the time for me to iron my shirt. Wherever. And this is time for me to walk out the door and bounce the starter.
Yeah.
Right? And that is how... And you know what they always tell me? Yeah, what they always tell me now? After they complain. You know, we really reaching the right time. Reaching that time where we didn't have no traffic. Reaching that time where we did this.
The timing was right.
Time for that.
The timing was right.
The timing was always correct.
Yeah.
I just always tell people that listen, it might song, we go into the 11 o'clock news, right? This might song real, I don't know, to some people it might song stupid. But I know me, right? And believe when I tell you this, but when Stephan Reese tell you this, believe this. I've said this before on other platforms, and people just watch me funny, and some people feel I'm mad. But somehow, some way, throughout my whole life, I have always been guided.
Yeah.
By a higher force or a higher being.
Yeah.
And no one telling all you.
Yeah.
The direction my life end up in and all them kind of thing.
Everything's for a reason.
And
kind of way.
I'm talking about effortless. I didn't even put no effort in it. But I land there. Without any effort. You know that some people just fight and struggle and think and...
Maybe it's the blessings from my ancestors. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but I've always said that. Like I know I walk certain areas and I go certain places and things. And people used to say, "Well, you real brave to go up in there, you know."
Yeah.
And I used to say, "Well, I don't walk by myself, you know.
Yeah.
I just go with God."
Yeah.
And people laugh at me. God, a man put a gun in your head, see what God. And then I get robbed at gunpoint.
Right.
When they take my car.
When they take your car.
But the man didn't pull the trigger.
You see? So you look at the brighter side.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's the brighter side.
So, I don't know. I look at life a little different because I know... I don't know, boy. It just have a... I can't explain it. But
you have a covering.
Every decision I've ever made...
Yeah.
And I's not a fella that's pray every day. You wouldn't see me in the church.
Yeah.
Right? I a Catholic, but I don't go church so. But if I want to talk to God, during the break here, ads playing, I'll just rock back and I just have to talk to God. I don't talk to God like I praying, you know. I just talk to God like I'm having a conversation. I go, we having a conversation right now. Right? So I talk to God.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but it has always been so for me. And I don't know. But we got the 11 o'clock news with Miss Ayana Carter. Ayana, you're going this morning, girl? Very well. With that spiritual vibration this morning, you know.
Vibration.
You know? We need a little God up in here, a little spiritual vibes up in here, man. All right.
So like Cook Franklin, no,
I'm telling you, you know what I mean? I wanted to be a priest, you know, when I was 13. Yeah, my whole squad laughed at me. I'm telling you, I wanted to be a priest.
Is there age limit to be a priest? I don't know.
I don't know, but then I realized, you know, when I can't have sex, and I say, well, okay, I can't be a priest. So anyway, here we go. Mr. Ayana Carter with the 11 o'clock news. Let me see, you on 4? All right, lovely.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Ayana Carter. This is
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I got right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
People, so we want to engage you on the phone line as well and open up the conversation. We were talking about the accident that took place with the van flying the median and hitting this car, and this man has lost his life now. Not because he didn't break any laws on the road. The driver has lost control of his van and it hit him and he is gone. And that is the sad and the harsh realities of life, is that you never know when you're going to go or how you're going to go.
Exactly.
But we all know that we will go, right? But in terms of what we do on the road and the work that maybe the government needs to put in through other agencies, of course, TTPS and others, to make the roads safer, I think the increase in the traffic fines was one step in the right direction, because you can't lower the fines and make it affordable for people to break the law. You have to raise the fines to make it not affordable for people. So a man goes study, go but kind of money out of pay boy.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to risk it. And then you have, I see that Arrive Alive has brought up the issue of median barriers.
Median barriers,
because there are parts of the world where the infrastructure that is placed in those specific areas have saved lives.
Yeah.
I think on the highway to South, they have put up the rails, right?
Right.
These rails that prevents you from running off the road and crashing and that kind of thing. It does brace the impact, and it will save lives. And essentially that's what you want to do. You want to create, you want to put in as much infrastructure, and you want to have the legislative arms of things working hand in hand to create that safety on the road. But then you can't calculate stupidity. Unfortunately,
I want to mention this too. This is something we need to highlight too, I think, Stephan. Heading east, around the vicinity of Grand Bazaar, there's the median that it is jutting out into the road. I don't know if you experienced that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
After accidents, sometimes it's not placed back
in
properly
in the proper place,
in the place, and it's out. And if you don't know, you don't pay, and I find that is something that the authorities need to look into.
All of these are
things they need to look into. That very important.
All of these are the little things where we drop the ball, and then we expect things to work.
Yeah,
you can't expect things to work properly if we not
and
doing
sometimes
the proper
it's because what happens is sometimes because I'm one particular person doing their job, one particular person writing a report and saying, "Hey, we need these things fixed on the road," blah 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 blah. They ain't doing that,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
and this is what they're saying. They're saying the lack of median barriers contribute to crossover collisions. And the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Trinidad and Tobago, that is the words of Arrive Alive. All right. I think the median barriers will serve a purpose. I think it will save lives.
It still boils down to the people.
But it still comes down to your responsibility as a driver on the road, I just see some men, watch me, I see some men pulling some kind of drive.
Anytime men drag racing on the road, Stephan.
All kind of nonsense they're doing, boy. Like if it's a game, it's not a game out there.
Life is not a game. Yeah.
It's other people's lives all playing with dread.
Mm-hmm.
You are responsible for every person on that road.
Mm-hmm.
You have a responsibility not to yourself. You have to drive for. My father used to tell me that.
You're not driving for yourself, you're driving for people.
You're driving for everybody else.
Exactly. People too.
I remember what used to tell you that. Remember,
Yeah.
you're driving, you're not on the road driving. You're not driving for yourself, you know. You're driving for everybody else. That's what they used to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? And now, is everybody have a car? A car is the easiest thing to acquire. And
Every house still have
unfortunately,
2-3 cars sometimes.
exactly.
Yeah.
But look how easy they're making it to get a car. You go to the bank, you have a job, you go to the bank, you're getting a loan, nothing done. Car given away like hops on a evening.
Yeah.
It's just given away like nothing. But this is something that carries a great responsibility. You got bounced on people and killed people. You understand? You're across no median. Then you have man be going out and drink and lime on a weekend, and they go and drink intoxicated. They go and drive intoxicated. And thing. And then they make some stupid driving and cost you your life.
Let me tell you
and
something.
This is what's going on. The reality of the day.
There are a lot of inexperienced drivers on the road.
Exactly. Because you are the next racket down by license office where man and woman buying the license. Two young people looking for the license asked me that this week. Just this weekend.
Yeah, I could buy my license.
Stephan, you know anybody in license office? I want to buy my license. And I watch them, and I was like, you serious? You want to buy a license? Why you want to buy a license, kid? You understand? Well, it's easier. I done driving already. Say, Solia, let me tell you something. Go through the process. Right? It will just take you a few weeks.
Exactly.
Just go through the process. They don't want to buy a license.
They want things fast.
They want it quick. They want it now.
Yeah.
And then they ain't ready for it.
They ain't ready for it.
You ain't ready for it. And then all they're coming out on the road. And listen, let me tell you something.
And mashing to it.
Brother man,
mashing down to it. Oh.
I see some drivers and them doing some numbers already on wet road. Is he wet road? I remember, let me tell you something. I remember my father was driving a white Sunny at time. And he's coming on Rising Road. And the road wet. And you see where the traffic lights is by Power Gen?
Right, yeah.
Right. We headed west. And our man give my father a drive. And my father has a pull. Right? And as he pull, he's on a wet road. The car pick up a skid. Boy, me, no more man can drive. I ain't lying. I learned to drive. You teach me to drive.
Yeah.
But you believe in gears. It's gears.
Right, yeah.
You know, automatic car. You used to say gears. Gears is for girl. Gears. He said I could. He used to say I could drive an automatic.
You mean
car.
automatic for girl?
Yeah. He used to tell me. He said, boy, if you're going to learn to drive, don't go and learn no automatic. You know.
If I give you a joke, I can't drive manual up to this. I can't drive manual up to this.
You can drive manual up to this. He said he used to tell me, he said I could drive a automatic car with my 2 foot on the dashboard.
Yeah.
And just one hand on the steering. He said that is not driving. You understand?
Yeah.
He said go and learn gears.
Yeah.
Now my philosophy at the time, well, Daddy, you know, by the time I get my license and I get a car, everything will be automatic.
You know the manual.
What I going to learn gears for?
Yeah.
Right? But he insists I go and learn gears, right? But anyway, we coming down the highway and the man gave me the bad drive, and that time you remember that no seatbelt law and thing I talking about it is all
right,
far back.
Right,
no seatbelt law and thing. And he pull boy and make a 180. Make a 180, you know, in the road. And end up facing east.
But that's why I was telling you, make a 180, that means he facing east.
Yeah.
On the westbound lane.
Right. And that's when all the time you used to tell me about wet road,
Yeah.
But that is then I realize how dangerous a wet road is.
Especially
when you get a bad drive.
A wet road and any road with like gravel and thing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going flying.
But of course, let me take a call here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, man, and RKG is here as well.
Good morning.
Yeah, RKG, right.
That's right.
Yeah, Mr. X not around, right?
Well, he had to bust out. He was here this morning and he had to leave suddenly. He Billy Ocean thing. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Stephan, let me tell you something. I look back on my phone what you show on Breaking Down this morning concerning that accident.
Yes.
Right? And I take my time and look at it. The van was on the right-hand side behind our vehicle.
Right.
Right? It moved across to the left. Right? And continue a little while.
Right.
It had a white car behind it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
He make a little stove and then a deeper stove to the left.
Yes.
Where there's a person stand up. So it seemed that he was going in to hit that person. And then he make a drastic pull to the right.
Right.
And end up on the right hand side. But look at another thing. That is God intervention. The tire that's come in the air come across the road with a vehicle coming down.
Right.
Hit on the road and actually stop. Allow the vehicle to pass with the fella giving a slight toe and then start to roll across the road gradually, causing nobody to pull drastically to cause further accident. You realize that?
So we're trying to say it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Right? Because with them people coming out and that car coming across, it could have had man pulling away and all kind of things. But look at that. What happened to the white vehicle that was behind the van? Go back and look at it. Pull across to the left to the extreme left, you know.
Okay.
I'll go back and I wonder why I was to pull across it. Because maybe he must be hear something like a tire blow and feeling is something that make him pull across to the left. He didn't continue driving straight, you know. Watch it back and you'll see from Mr. Stephan.
I'll check it and see.
Yeah. So you see, what else happened, Mr. Stephan? We just want to say all kind of things, but it seems like these people wasn't driving that hard, you know. It wasn't no hard driving, you know.
No, he wasn't speeding or anything like that.
No. Right? They were driving normal. That's why he was able to pull across in front of them vehicle and nobody come in contact with him.
Right.
You understand? So, you know, this is God's intervention. Things just happen, but it could have been worse than that. Believe me.
All right, no problem. Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So we trying to.
But he's saying is, you see, same thing. God intervention. Yeah. But I don't want God intervene like that for me, you know. I will have a discussion with God on that, right?
Why me? Why me, Lord?
I mean, I don't know how I'll go. I don't know. I don't know when I'll die or how I'll die. But you're watching an accident like that and be saying, "Nice God intervention." You know, it makes you wonder, now, boy.
Yeah.
You know, like you know what life really about now. You know, and it's a hell of a thing. It could have had children in that car. Can you imagine that?
Exactly.
It could have had children in that car, playing in the back seat or wherever they're doing. Family going on all the outing, and a van just fly over the median and hit you. And that's the end of you.
Just
you
like
understand?
That.
Nah, we are do better than that on the roads, man. I still feel it could have an argument in the front seat, and the passenger pull the steering, and when the vehicle swerve left,
a rearview mirror and a light just flash. All I heard at the time was padang. I get hit from behind. Right. The car came back again, hit me again. Padang. Second hit.
What?
Listen, Mark, I'll tell you. Third hit again. Padang. Well, at that time, my car started to crumble to the back, and it was touching the wheels, so I couldn't mash anymore. So I put aside. Walking to the car now that hit me, I'm seeing people running towards me, saying, "Run, he have a gun." Run back into my car now, jump in my car, trying to mash out. I see somebody trying to grab my door. You know, he got a slap. Don't grab my door, right? You know what happened?
What is happening?
This was a car that was a taxi. It was them crong, right? Apparently, them crong and them hard, them old time crong, right?
Yeah.
We're taking passengers from QREP. Apparently, two fellas jumped in the car on the way, and one decided to pull a gun in the driver's face. At the time, the driver panicked, so the hit I was getting from behind was the driver alarming the situation here.
Ooh.
I was just unlucky, and he continued to hit me. When he went to the Shogunas police station, the officer, but sir, you could have killed the youth man. Right. No, I saying this to say, sometimes you don't know. I was wondering why this man continued to hit me from behind.
Yeah, that song, that was when I was telling you something, bang, and then
Yeah,
bang again.
3 badangs.
I was like,
right? I was like, what?
Bang,
because at the time, he had a gun in his face and he panicked.
wow.
And he wanted to drive the car somewhere, and I was just the person he decided to drive into.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, look, boy. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, boy, listen, all you have to be careful on the road, man. I mean, I know we just say it from time to time, but no, we really need to take it on the road, boy. I'm telling you. Even I know I just be responsible sometimes on the road, because I can't drive slow.
Yeah.
I can't. You
nah,
know
my mom just get back
call
me. She's called me turtle. I drive too slow.
Nah, they call me, boy. My partner has called me Vin Diesel. They used to call me Vin Diesel, but now I slow it down.
Yeah.
Morning, what going on? He says, Finn, take your time.
About God intuition and how God is used sometimes. Sometimes they don't know what is big going on in some marriages. When people don't get married. And sometimes infidelity is big going on. You ever hear don't end up with a married man or don't do nothing for marriage or when you're married and things? Oh, God is a show after.
Right.
I have plenty of time, sir.
All right. So you're saying, all right, no problem.
Some people are different, you know.
The people have different takes on, take on it, you know what I mean? But I just think, you know, it's just so funny how life is, boy. Morning.
Hey, morning, my brother Stephan.
Hey, what going on, Malcolm? Talk to us, man.
Well, partner, here we go. When you make out my voice already?
Yeah.
Nice. You know, Friday, a man calling on your program day and calling Malcolm X. Grant, you stay too long. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something. Granting paying nothing, no. Just as well you're talking about the accident, that fella, time come and that is the way he has to go back. I believe in that people don't dead before the time and things don't happen just so. This untimely death, I still have an investigation to know if untimely death is true. But anyhow, a man calling you and telling you, Malcolm X, Grant is stay too long. Everybody know Grant voice in Trinidad and Tobago. All over Grenada, all about. Grant have one voice. You know why I choose to call myself Malcolm X? The stand that Malcolm X takes for his people. I take in that stand. And Calypsonian composer, God rest his soul, he always tell me I'm supposed to change my colonial name and give it an African name. I never choose that because I can't pronounce some of the African names. But I want the brother to know, just as how he feel people know Malcolm X's Grant, let him ask his wife because she know more about me than he.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey. Nobody. Morning to the citizen. Nobody. Let me hear you to say here. Just now.
Morning, everybody here. So on the accident, a few things. One of the bad habits we Trinidadians have when we're driving is staying in the right lane.
Correct.
What that does is it impedes the flow of traffic. So people tend to have to bob and weave by overtaking on the left to get past. Right? So these people would just remain in the right lane. In Germany, on the Autobahn, remember, no speed limit. What they will pull you over for and be absolutely brutal, the police that is if you stay in their case, the left lane, the fast lane, when somebody comes up behind you. Right? Once you make your overtake, you immediately return to the right lane.
But we don't do that.
To leave that fast lane clear.
Clear.
That's why I can have no speed limit. The other reason I could have no speed limit is because the roads are perfect. So I think that's probably what causes that. So we're speculating, right? Not normal speculating. My speculation is,
we're just speculating.
Is a combination of the driver may have been weaving, and it may not have been necessarily. So it could have been in the wrong lane, staying in the lane, fast lane. So you weave to the left, then you're weaving back. When you do that at high speed, you increase your chances of any imperfection in the road now,
yeah, that's
and we have many,
That's the next thing.
cause you need to lose
Imperfections
control.
in the road. Yeah.
Another thing about that South Highway, there are points where the wind, and this is the windy season, where the wind can really play a role, right? And the last part is the barriers. Jack wanna install some barriers, and there are these wire barriers, and everyone castigated him for it. But those barriers are the best design because other barriers, other systems like a hard wall or even the kind of ditch system we used to have could end in the driver of the vehicle losing control dying, but it would save the people on the other lanes, on the other opposite lanes. It will save them, right? The wire system was designed to save everybody because the wire system would catch and slow down the vehicle that would have lost control.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to look at reinstalling that. But the police need to crack down on people staying in the right lane and bobbing and weaving. You're only supposed to overtake on the right.
Yeah.
The number one rule on our roads is keep left except when overtaken.
Correct.
You're only supposed to overtake on the right. If the police crack down on that, a lot of things will improve regarding traffic accidents. And the next thing is to fix the roads.
Yeah, that for sure. Well, I think Jolene John more or less, she on that, eh? I see they're doing some patching and thing for now. I ain't see no major road and thing paving like whole road paving and that kind of thing. But morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Hello?
Morning, yeah, we're hearing you, go ahead.
Yeah, morning, brother. A fellow made a call just now there, right? He's saying that when a person time come, nothing can stop it. But I have a problem. You hear me, brother?
Yeah, we're hearing you, go ahead.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I have a problem. Don't forget, it have good and bad.
Right.
And when you could plan the kind of person, so I can't understand that you could that person time come. No, it's an accident, so, but that's why I don't know how it could unfold. I don't know. I can't understand it. Because my brother, and that's the experience I had. My brother's running a business. Somebody called him out. I do this my family and friends, and they tape him. You hear me, brother?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
They tape him, and my brother, like, he was an angel then. I was more, man, I know, as an angel, well, I grew up in 1970.
Right.
Yeah. I just conscious then. You can't come with me, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So, what's on the tape, my brother, you know, man? But it's that could be Satan. Such up these people and with Satan. That's how I feel. So you can't tell me my brother tend to come. But you notice I just do know. I only pray to hear. I pray to hear one of them dead by how much of them was there? And tape him, you know.
Yeah.
And stifle my brother to death.
All right.
You understand? Stifle him, you know. You could tell me up to now that had me real upset. And my stand for my brother was. I can call him a virgin then. Yeah. So have a good day. I don't understand it. Because, as I say, it's a Satan could set you up. Satan could set you up. And then God might be something else. I don't know. I don't know if I can help me with that. But I ain't buying that.
Yeah, I hear what you're
Yeah,
saying,
and he in his voice, and the pain, he end up peeing in his voice.
I call her thanks. I
Okay,
any pain, yeah, man.
have a good day, right?
Yeah, man.
I listen to all the program, you hear me?
You're from Diego Martin?
Yeah, I don't know, you know, what kind of talk is that now? Like you over your man on.
No, I know the voice, I know the voice.
I don't watch the miracles. Have a nice day.
You have a little shop in Diego Martin then?
Yeah, what I know. So that's all I said.
No problem. Yeah, man. I know who that is. I know the voice. I know the voice.
But you hear the pain in his voice.
He says, so I suppose die my brother time.
Yeah.
So body man will kill my brother when it's time. You know what I mean?
So if a man is premeditated,
yeah,
a man do something nice at one time.
Yeah, morning, Granny. What going on?
Mr. X, I want to go in.
Yeah, morning. What's up?
Good program. Yeah, what's up? I listen to some other programs.
Yes.
And I want to send out some message for some people who call in those other programs. Nothing bad. All they're calling to say the ministers and the prime minister must be on the ground. They know what they have to do.
Yeah.
And the county council election come in, and they don't know what they're going to know. What they're going to know. Next 5 years, it's general election coming in, and they don't know. And they don't know. Let me tell all of something you have to call to say so. They have to know nothing. We call it about PNN before, or you could go PNN. Don't call to say that about my government, because they know county council election come in, they know what to do.
All right.
They know general election come in, they know what to do.
Okay.
Everybody was government work and contract work. The only only allow going to open the refinery. That is a problem for the PNN.
Right.
A problem. Right?
Okay.
So when all you call in the station, that is my government. We know general election will come 5 years. We know county council election coming, and we know what to do. Thanks, all the boys. Keep good earlier. Thank you.
All right, darling. Now, you hear what the caller before said it? He said, now he praying. Yeah. One of them fellas are dead.
They're dead, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And would you blame him, though? Would you? Because it's, all right.
No, I wouldn't blame him.
At the end of the day, let me explain something
I
to
wouldn't
you.
blame him.
Your brother, let's say you're your family member, somebody innocent.
Yeah.
Life was taken.
Right.
Right? And he made a very important point, because you were saying that you don't believe the fact that when somebody say, that is your time, is your time. But as he said, when somebody decides to murder somebody else, right? Was that their time?
Well, there's a question.
You understand what I'm saying too? You premeditate what you going and do.
This is it, because I get hold up. Let me tell you something. Twice, a man put a gun on me. Twice. And twice, I had an encounter with people gun in my face.
Gun in your face.
Gun to my head. And they never pulled the trigger. So what am I to believe?
Yeah.
I was lucky.
Yeah. I had one encounter like that, boy.
You know, morning.
Wasn't nice.
Yeah, fellas, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, no, we have too much inexperienced youth driving on the roads, on these roads in the country, you know. Because I think movies give them a false
I wouldn't put this one
on the youth.
Yeah.
Because what you see in our movie is not real. All right, for example.
All right, go ahead.
In the Dukes of Hazzard, the orange car they drive.
Yeah.
It's not one car they use in a movie, and there's 15 of that type of cars they use, you know, that get mashed up in different things, you know.
Yeah.
No, corruption in licensing is a hell of a thing. December gone, my son failed his driving test. And the driving instructor come wrong with that kind of talk. And the kind of look I give him, he backpedal. You know, my son do the exam in January and pass it out up into Pearson.
Right.
That is the right thing. That is the right thing to do.
Do the thing the right way.
Do the right thing. That is the right thing.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't think so, you know, because some people have money. And they rather pay for the children to get through. Rather than have to go and up and wait, you know.
And then things like these things happen. We're not saying that is the case we went over that particular driver.
Yeah.
But all right, if you pay for your child, right, Stephan?
Yeah.
To buy the license, and you know that your child don't have experience on the road, things like this could happen.
Putting your child at risk.
No, I want to correct something if I'm wrong.
Learn the thing proper.
Ole, you know? Ole ever see a Syria no a Chinese doing a driving test? How to that one?
No problem. No, and the next thing too, right? Driving is experience.
Yeah.
Driving is not skill per se, you know.
Yeah.
Driving is I think is more about experience on the road. You gotta get accustomed to being on the road. You gotta get accustomed to vehicle passing your wing. You understand? And be able to keep you calm. You understand? You gotta have a level head as a driver, you know.
Yeah.
Because if any little thing you panicking, then driving is not for you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
in
driving
the earlies,
is not for you.
In the earlies, Stephan. If a motorbike pass by me, I jump, you know.
No,
yeah.
No. You have to be able to stay calm.
Yeah.
You have to be able to be focused. Part of staying calm is because you're focused, right? But if you just want to drive from home to the grocery and back and call and think you because you have a license, license don't drive, you know.
Exactly.
There's always tell you that license never drive yet, you know. You dig? License is just to make you legal on the road. But the license don't drive, you know. And there's a lot of people that they get in the license and they're just not experienced on the road.
Exactly.
And then you have these vehicles now. Vehicles coming lighter and softer.
Yeah. You see,
the material that they're using.
You see the new note on them?
Yeah.
Right?
Paper.
Right. The new note, that does fly. That flying. You mad that flying.
Yeah, but it's paper. It's
Exactly.
in like a, you know them old school, you see like a Cortina?
Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see them
Cortina,
car?
yeah.
When you hit a
Datsun.
a Cortina hit you, right hit you, know, right here in your car. Morning.
Hi, morning.
And not a dent on the Cortina,
Yeah,
eh?
not a dent.
Yeah, what going on, man?
Hi, how you doing? Nice program.
Yeah.
All right, so here this one, right, and don't laugh at it.
No, you go ahead, man.
When I was 17 years old, I got my driver's permit.
Right.
However, what I'm doing is the instructor told me to give him $700 if I fail, I ain't fail. There's no joke at all, that's real thing. But I didn't give him it because I was a good driver at the time.
Right.
Right. Secondly, what has caused problems on the road is some people, when they buy tires that are not good for our roads. When they buy second-hand tires. And the tires are for, like, foreign countries.
Yeah, I have seen snow tires selling.
Right.
Well,
Not
I
to
want to
mention.
buy snow tires.
Snow tires.
Second
Yeah,
hand,
one of the
yeah?
worst things on the road is gravel.
Right, that's
Gravel,
about that, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the most dangerous things on the road.
Right.
And next thing, and I hope this is not out of time now. I'm coming from Point 40, right?
Right.
And there are zebra crossings on the road. And hardly people that stop for people to cross here.
Yeah,
Just
that's
last
true.
week, man, I was so mad. I was literally standing and showing the people the zebra crossing where I have right of way, even though I have to be careful because if I get bounced, I get bounced for the car. Right? So I have to be very careful. So I wish somebody could tell me whoever it is in Point 14 to paint the zebra crossings because it's so dangerous. Because I don't know what the law on that, but if somebody bounced me on the zebra crossing, I don't know what I will do to them.
Okay.
Serious.
Yeah, man. All right, I hear you. Yeah.
And next thing too, what makes this program so nice too, right? They're supposed to get into the licensing office or tell us something.
Right.
The lights that people using now are so dangerous. Some people putting on lights on their vehicles that didn't come with the vehicle.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though you look on the extreme left, you're still blinded.
Yeah.
If Mr. Licensing Officer could do something about that, because I did a bit of auto electrical already. And one of the things in the books what they spoke about is the lighting. People are not supposed to have those set of lights on the vehicle. And if people, if for chance to get in an accident and because of light and the vehicle have on that light, I don't know what my insurance company is going to do about that because it's the wrong light for the application.
Wow.
So I wish somebody could talk to them about that.
Right.
And also the licensing officer. He's supposed to have people doing something about those lights because it's destructive, you understand, for the environment and also for the people who have to be driving out gains and eventually they're showing off when they have bright lights on.
Yeah, man.
Just for spite, especially the lower ones.
All
So I
right.
wish we could do something about that.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, that's
Okay, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, man, you too.
Yeah, that's not
Now, we have
Stephan,
real
right?
issues on that. We have railroad issues, you know.
Yeah, that's Stephan. To be alone, right? Over 200 reports of road traffic accidents have been reported in Tobago for 2026 so far. With the upcoming Easter holidays approaching, the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is urging visitors and locals
see, she cracked down on it. If the government come down and they put some thing in place, Tobago people kick up a storm again. The same way they kick up a storm with the doubling of the traffic fines.
Right is right.
And you could only be fined if you break the law. You don't pay no ticket if you don't break the law. So that was the whole thing. But people still was in uproar over it, but it made sense, albeit they gave the data after implementing it. And when the Prime Minister did provide the data, it makes sense to me. Okay, you're doubling it up because you don't want to make it affordable for people to break the law because we have over 600 million in traffic tickets in the court, right? So I could understand that. But now if they come to clamp down on it even more, the more they try to fix the place, is the more pushback they're going to get. And it is because we have become accustomed
to lawlessness,
doing things exactly.
We don't like rules, you know?
Exactly.
We do like rules. We don't like a big stick behind us, you know? We do like rules.
And we had look. It's gonna be far safer. The place had listen. We can't keep going how we going. You understand? Look at I was monitoring my social media, all little WhatsApp groups and thing over the weekend, and all I seen is another one, another one.
Yeah.
Another one where I thought his man get gone down. You know, his accident on the road, you know.
Yeah.
And this is not the first long weekend it happened. And we're going into the Easter weekend now, which is a longer weekend.
The consumption of alcohol too, eh?
Well, all of that too.
It's a mix a lot of different.
Let's see, and people complain about the taxes on alcohol. I tell them two things will always sell regardless of whatever taxes you drop on it. Alcohol and cigarette. Smokers will smoke and drinkers will drink. You can't get away from that.
If one cigarette go up to $10, men go and buy it still.
They're going to buy it. They're going to buy it.
Men going to buy it still. They don't say $100 for a pack of cigarettes.
They might complain, but they're going and buy it. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, that is vice. That is, I'm not the only person, but alcohol is a luxury thing.
Yeah.
You don't bound to drink alcohol. It's not a necessity. It's not essential. Alcohol is something you drink, you know, when you're celebrating or whatever the case might be. So it in the context of in that context, you don't want to drink. I used to real drink. When I tell you real drink,
I'm a lightweight. I lightweight.
You are lightweight? Well, brother man, if
she glass of punch and I high.
Nah, well, you couldn't pump with my squad. My squad was deadly. When I tell you, I waste real time, you know, as a youth man, you know. I know I tell you all, you know, I waste my father used to tell me that, you know, he says he wastes time. My mother used to tell me the same thing too. But I lime for a large portion, just lime, you know. It had a period of time in my life, I was just liming, you know.
Yeah.
When I tell I was liming, I wasn't working away, you know. But I always had money to lime. Works nowhere, but have money in my pocket to drink. But this was I do this for like almost a decade. This is what I'm telling you. And I still end up where I end up.
Yeah, but
with relative ease,
you are
in my opinion.
You are some kind of covering over here. Boy.
So you know when people say, boy, you're blessed?
Yeah.
I don't
Literally.
I don't say, boy, you know what you're talking about because
Literally.
I accept it.
Yeah.
I think I am blessed. Somewhere by somehow or wherever. Because I'm telling you, look, another thing I just studied too. Good, I'll take a break, you know. I'm trying to come back and wrap up. But look, another thing I just studied too, and this, it might be wrong for me to study this. I don't know. But this is how my mind does work. And I think other people as well who have suffered losses in their life. Just like how the wife will think about her husband who has lost his life in this accident, or the victim of a crime, their family, some member of the family, a son or daughter will think about them. I just always study, but why I still here? Of the original 4 members of my family,
right?
It's my mother, my father, my sister, myself.
And you're the only...
I'm the eldest.
Wow.
Right? And then after my mother and my father divorced, years down the road, my father married again and had 2 sons.
Right, that's the younger brothers.
Good. But in the original 4, from baby come up, my mother, my father, my sister, myself.
Last standing member.
My sister was the first to go. Then my old man. My mother done nearing 70 and I is 48 going on to 49. So when my mother closed her eye of the original 4, I will be the last man standing. Right? And then it begs me the question, why?
I got to answer that.
You know why?
Because you still have a purpose to fulfill. That is why I look at it. You still have a purpose to fulfill.
Well, I want to feel so, you know. I don't want to believe that I just out here by guess, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've often asked my question, why my sister and not me? Right? Why my father and not me? You understand? These are things I'm just saying that these are things that run across your mind when you lose people in your life.
You lose people in your life.
Why them, not me? Why I still here? Why I had to go through life and face the burdens of life still and that kind of thing. And then you start to think about what has happened after death? What has happened when I'm dead?
Your mind is started
and your mind has started going to all kind of different things. And let me tell you something, man, if you live your life studying that, you'll go mad. And I have learned, at least since my father's passing, that you should just go through life being free-spirited.
Yeah. My father is like that.
Yeah, and don't let nobody...
My father is 72. And he is free-spirited.
Yeah.
He have certain things he would do. He would get up in the morning and walk still. Yeah. And if he at 72, he like a 40-year-old or 35-year-old. He's fit.
And that's the next thing too.
Yeah. He's lived that kind of life.
That's how you live your life.
Yeah, he don't worry too much.
You see, my father wanted to... You see, my father... I just always say, boy, it had things I could do. Where I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And I just blame myself for that. So I live with that burden.
Yeah.
I face in that. I pay my penance.
Things.
Right? And I still sit down today and I think about it. And I'm sure I have people out there who listen to this program who have suffered the loss of a loved one in their life, whether it's the son, the daughter, the mother, the father, the grandmother, the grandfather, that maybe the last conversation they had with them wasn't the best. And they can't change it now and that kind of thing and all these little things, right? And I'm just saying, look, if you want to be happy in life, because let me tell you something, those people that passed away, I could guarantee you, they want you to be happy.
Yeah.
They don't want you to sit down sulking and going mad and thinking about what could have been and what couldn't have been. My old man always tell me that. Stop thinking about the things that you are not in control of. Right? Just live your life. Right? And I'm telling you, that is basically what you have to do. Just live your life.
Yeah.
Live your life and don't let nobody dictate your life or come in your way and just live your life, Reds. And don't blame yourself and don't look back and say, I could have do this and I should have do that. Because here what has happened to we plenty of the times. The situation has changed for you. So, for instance, my situation now is better than my situation when I used to take care of my old man at the start. Right? And then when my situation got a little better, I got him involved in some aquatherapy and then the pandemic come.
Right.
And after the pandemic, everybody went through the little mental and trying to get back into, and unfortunately, my father at the time.
Yeah.
No, I will look back on that in my position today.
And say, see, why could I have been in
why I didn't do this?
Yeah.
But somebody tell me the other day, Stephan, you couldn't drive yourself mad.
Yeah, it come like it's still living in the past.
Right, but the reality is the position that I in today financially is not the position I was in back then.
Yeah. So you're in a better position
I cannot apply my resources now in the past.
Yeah.
The past is in the past.
You just have to accept it and move on, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to accept.
Yeah.
You have to grieve. You have to accept.
Yeah.
And you have to go on with your life.
Another thing too
and
about
that applies
grieving.
for everybody, you know what I mean?
Another thing too about grieving. Nobody can tell you when to stop grieving. Eh?
No, nobody can tell you that.
Nobody can
tell you that.
Yeah.
You could grieve for the next 25 years.
Nobody can tell you that.
Don't let nobody tell you, hey, you're grieving too long. And you think, no, you see that nonsense? Don't let nobody come and tell you them stupid thing. If you want to grieve for 20 years because you lose somebody, you feel free to grieve for how long you want. And nothing wrong if you have people and they bury and they're in the cemetery, nothing wrong with going and talk to them.
Yeah.
It's make me feel better.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, you know, I mean, sometimes in life you just study all kind of thing. But as a learning, there are certain things that we have no control over. There are certain mysteries that will never be solved. And it does not make any sense working up yourself, trying to figure out.
Yeah. You go mad.
Things that you
literally
that nobody had the answer to. So let me just live life, live with a free spirit, and just try and be as happy as you could be.
And give.
Yeah, because the last page going to come and it will mark the end. right? And what happens beyond that, nobody knows. And, you know, and the thing is too, and the reality is that when the time comes, you wouldn't even know. So we're sweating, we're sweating it.
Exactly.
You dig? Look at good spiritual brother now by the studio here. Alex now walking there. You know what I mean? We're going to take the final break, come back and close. Don't go anywhere.
Come with the bag today. Come with the bag today.
Yeah, you right to work? Yeah, man.
The plays that shake the arenas. The stories that move a nation.
I'm waiting for a super right, but I've got to go quick. I've got to go quick.
From football to cricket, track to tennis, every win, every rivalry, every headline. This is where Trinidad and Tobago come for sports.
TTT Sports with Nasira Mohammed, daily at 7 p.m.
Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
The winning numbers in a national lottery online draws for Tuesday, 31st March 2026 at 10:30 a.m. Play weight number 35, Big Snake. Play weight jackpot the numbers 36, 1, 16, 5, and 11 in any order. Pick 2, the numbers 24 and 25 in that order. Mega Ball called. Pick 4, the numbers 2, 1, 8, and 1 in that order.
So do we. TTT News brings you the people, events, and issues that matter most. Stay informed, stay ahead. TTT News, every night at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
The microphones are down and the boots are laced up. This Good Friday, the top media houses of Trinidad and Tobago are stepping off the air and onto the field. Get ready for the Intermedia Football Cup 2026. Come out and rep your favorite media personalities as they clash for football glory and bragging rights. The best part, it's free. So bring the family, bring your coolers, and don't forget your pie. Friday, April 3rd, Police Barracks St. James. It's football, energy, and excitement. Kick off at 11 a.m. The Intermedia Football Cup 2026, powered by TTT Limited. For more information, love, follow us on social media at TTT Live Online. No glass bottles allowed. Intermedia Football Cup 2026.
15. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Sponsored by Digicel, Sunshine Snacks, Blue Waters, and Stamina Energy.
All right, people. So we just got a few minutes, two minutes actually, before we wrap up. We want to thank you for joining us this morning. Of course, Connect with Sharon is coming up at after the 12 o'clock news at noon, courtesy TTT. And Sharon and Alex will be in your company and take you to 12:30. Then you have Taken in Front with Officer Shabadi. And then Beyond Limits with Roland. And that takes us down to Ciudad and Kingsley. The flagship, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then Heavy Duty and David Welch. They're headed your way under the radar from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I want to thank RKG for, of course, invading the show again.
Holding on for X and telling X and taking 10% of his salary.
But take it, I find it should take 20. Because, yes, when you're missing in action, he Chuck Norris, you see, you know. Yeah, he missing in action regular these days. You know what I mean? But we want to thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed the discussion. I like when we talk these personal things, because I want you to understand the same troubles that you face, whether it be sometime financially, emotionally, personally, whatever it is not limited to yourself.
Yeah, not you alone.
You know, I know plenty of people listen to radio and they watch television and they put people on radio and television in a different category. Like if we, like, you know.
Perfect like.
Like we perfect or I'm not perfect in any way. Right? And I go through the same things people go through. I have a loan to pay at the end of the month. I have light bill to pay, water bill to pay, internet bill to pay. I headache. I all kind of headache. Right? And the thing is, you have that too. And nothing is wrong, you know, nothing is wrong with sharing your experiences in life, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You think?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not so, RKG?
Yes.
That's right.
It's good to express yourself, because as you said before, there's that particular person. People generally going through that, and they would be able to relate to what you're saying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're going to be able to connect with what you're seeing. And sometimes you might see something to give them the answer they're looking for too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Off the Record is all about, yes, we're all about making you think. We want you to think. We want to be as honest as possible. We want to be as credible as possible. We want to, hold ourselves to a higher standard of accountability and transparency on the program. We want to give you a space to ventilate. And we also, we want to understand each other. You understand what I'm saying? And we want to be relatable. You dig? So that is what we're all about. All right? And I think the whole Talk City crew is a crew like that. I mean, nobody else would take time out of a day like Sharon does to see about everybody's problems.
Sharon is amazing.
Good Lord of mercy. I tell
don't know
you.
how Sharon is doing.
Listen, St. Vincent de Paul for you, Yes, so I'll tell you what, here comes your news at noon. Thanks to RKG for popping in. X and I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Carrie Roberts. This is TTT News at noon. Topping the news at this time. 9 individuals, including a Water and Sewage Authority employee, have been arrested in connection with the vandalism of 4 critical water